Live from the Secret Hideaway, welcome to the Dope Theory Podcast.
High school was a very weird time, and everybody always says like, oh yeah, being a kid like this, that. I was like, there was a lot of weird shit that kind of happened that you would ignore. I guess a lot
of weird shit. Yeah.
Hella weird shit. Like you think back on it, and you're kind of like, this is painful. Like, right. Yeah, a little bit awkward.
Oh yeah, personal like embarrassment stories.
Yeah,
like, no one will remember something that happened to you.
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah.
Why did I tell the truth though? Because I'd be thinking of like hella times when I'm like, this is like the worst. This is like the worst day of my life. Right. And then I bring it up to someone like, remember that one day happened? Like, bro, what? What are you talking about? Right. I was too busy worried about my own shit.
Right. Well, that's how we start the show. Because I want you guys to feel comfortable. So I've already been recording for 5 minutes. So cool. It kind of yeah. You're like, oh shit. Let me tighten up real quick.
Right. No, I figured when I saw you like leaning into it, and I was like,
right. That's just that's what I'm saying.
People either pick it up we're recording, or they just like get so loose and comfortable that we tell them like, you're on camera now. Yeah. And then you're like, okay, no, this is easier than I thought.
It just feels better, to kind of lean it.
Was it like a cold open or what?
Right. Right. It kind of helps. It helps everybody relax. That's why, we usually try to get people intoxicated because it kind of like takes the edge off.
Like,
sure.
Right. Before I even came here.
Gotta insert the disclaimer right here just in case like motherfuckers want to sue us after. But
it'll get you drunk. You'll be fucking fat girls in no time. You might even fight a nigga or two.
Bitch. But yes. Hi everybody. We have a special show here for us today. We have some special guests with us, and I want to say that this has been kind of, it wasn't like a long time in the making, but I think it now does it more justice now that we kind of have this on video, because it just makes the most sense. But first and foremost, I am Eric the One Leg Bandit, and welcome to the Dope Theory Podcast, and this is
Joe Easy, baby.
And like I said, we have a very special episode here today. We have some good friends with us, and when I say some very good friends, I mean some very good friends. These are future entrepreneurs. I'm hoping that one day that this shit will take off into the stratosphere, and that I'll be able to like go to a fucking fashion show one day and like see these gents here, with just among some of the greats, like Gucci and all that stuff like that.
That'd be cool.
Damn, all right.
That's what I'm saying. So it
Bro, if everything works out, we'll all be at the Rock Nation brunch.
Hey, the Rock Nation. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My powder blue suit posted up like, yeah, right, we there.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to talk to Diddy just once. Just once. It just doesn't.
If you had one question for him, what would it be?
Damn.
I know mine.
I'd ask him a done making the band question, like, why the fuck did you?
Yeah, why'd you make them go get a sugar cookie across the Bronx?
What was that about?
Confuse him with Dave Chappelle and be like, hey, yo, like fucking breast milk, bro.
Like, oh no. Why did you have your man Farnsworth Bentley carry your pee in a bag after you got done racing? Like, what? Why? I don't understand. Like, yes, he was on a 5K through New York, and he had to go pee, and so you remember his boy Farnsworth Bentley, the fucking butler,
the nerdy dude,
bruh. Like he fucking peed in a bag, and he made Farnsworth Bentley like carry the shit to the finish line. Like, bruh, I'm telling you,
that's probably why Dave Chappelle made fun of.
Well, that's why, carry me princess style, yeah. So
that's some rich nigga shit. I don't know.
That's some rich.
Yeah, no. The question I would have asked him is like, I don't know if you've seen the picture of him looking at a $1 bill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Be like, what were you doing?
Were you really like just? What the fuck is this doing in my pile of hundreds?
Do you know what money is?
Yeah, I've never seen one of these. Right.
He's like, wait, this 100's missing 2 zeros.
Yeah.
That'd be offensive.
But legitimately, something to end up making have us all go to the Rock Nation brunch. And like I said, this is very special for me. I want to introduce two very, very, very good people, Mickey, right?
Yep.
And Dorian, of course. And they are the owners and producers.
All him.
Dorian is the owner and producer.
I do a little bit more than half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's right,
But seriously, you guys are, some of the great minds behind some of the clothing that's coming out. Forgotten Goods is with us in the building. Thank you so much for joining us.
There's applause playing right now.
Yeah. We have a audience.
Hey, right? She's just like, why'd you guys pause? Thanks so much for coming on, guys. Yeah, we really appreciate it.
How's love being here?
Definitely. This is your guys' first time being on
doing any platform, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. First time on camera, first time, doing the damn shit. So I'm over here like,
yeah, right. Like, which camera do I look? Just pick one.
What do I do with my hands though?
Yeah,
this is my first time on camera. Period. I just woke up out of a coma yesterday.
Oh, hey man, I do that every day.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I just fucking woke up over here.
But no, for real, it's great to have you guys with us, and definitely, it is kind of a mind jarring like situation. But I thought it'd be appropriate once we got the video going, because I feel like doing through audio might be a little bit hard to describe what you guys do. And they brought some of their wonderful merch here, and we're gonna kind of go over that in a little bit, but definitely they're with us here today. And so how's it going, guys?
Yeah, what's up?
it's going pretty good, spending some time out here in lovely San Jose with the folks.
Yeah.
Just killing shit, killing time.
That's cool.
Decided to stop by the Dope Theory podcast. Make sure you guys check it out.
They were just in the neighborhood.
Please do our job for us. I don't. Yeah, this shit's all hard when I have to edit it later. Please do all the promo drops. Do whatever you know.
We're doing all that.
Yeah, shoot your shot, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Mickey, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Just relaxing.
Yeah. That's cool.
Glad I got to make it. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, of course. I thought that it would be appropriate to have you guys on, and you guys are definitely our first.
You guys are definitely our farthest traveled guests, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
before San Francisco
was the farthest now to you guys.
Hey, record holders.
There we go.
Yeah, we in here. We gonna come far and wide for this. We gonna make sure we gonna get our stamp in here.
Yep. Hey, and the children appreciate it.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, these sound effects going crazy.
Hey, man,
this official right here. This is official as hell.
I try my best to provide an experience here that you guys will never forget, and hopefully, you definitely won't forget, because we've definitely had some people be on here and they'd be like, I don't remember the last half part of the podcast. Yes. So, I mixed your drinks for you, so if the roofies are at the bottom. Right? Exactly. You just like, I feel fucking sleepy. It's like, what's the TikTok where it goes,
Oh, yeah.
I started the podcast and I just fucking went to the side. But yeah, man, for sure. I'm glad you guys came. So yeah, you guys came all the way from Sac. That's fucking crazy. How's Sac doing?
Same as ever.
What's it like at Sac?
Sac is Sac. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing to, Sac is home for us for sure. Okay. But I'm not gonna lie, that's just starting to turn into the Bay Area a little more.
Oh yeah,
a little more with the cost of everything and all that other shit, Right. But other than that, it's still, Sac is still home. It's still got that little creative bubble popping off in like Midtown and all those little selective areas. So
I feel like Sac has very much developed a lot over the past 6 years or so. There's a lot more things to do out there. I think it's becoming more of a a city on its own, where people who are there can find more to do, and then also people can say, oh, okay, we can go up to visit Sac and do something up there, and it'd be an actual thing to do.
Yeah, except y'all got like the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, it all started with the arena. When they built the new arena, they tried to build things around it basically, and they bought I don't know how many $1 million sculpture that have been vandalized numerous times.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
What's going on?
And it's like,
hey, people can't leave shit alone sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, fucking kids, man. Well, I would say that's kind of that's when I think of Sac. That's legitimately. Is it who owns the arena? It's a Golden One, right? Yeah, that credit union. I was like, what the? I'm like, y'all got money like this? Y'all got a goddamn arena and shit. And have you guys ever been?
Yeah, I've been a few times. Went for a few concerts, for a few games. Excuse me. The concert settings would be pretty cool. We went to see Travis Scott there, and nice. Saw Jay-Z when he went there for his 444 tour, and got to see a few. Kanye, when he did the whole bullshit on St. Pablo tour. Yeah, that was in
Damn, that was in Sac?
Yeah, that was in Sac.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I was salty as fuck, but I was hot, because at the time, Kanye was the guy.
That was the turning point for a lot of people.
To me, Jay-Z's up here, and then Kanye's right here, right? Mm-hmm. So when this nigga pulled that little bullshit ass, I'm gonna play the same song 5 times and bounce on us, bro, I was hurt, nigga. I was over here. Father stretched my hands, played 5 times, and nigga just cut out on us. So
he had a rant about Jay-Z.
About when Kim got robbed in Paris and shit like that, and he didn't reach out to him.
Shit, and then he was like, "Don't send your killers to come get us, Jay." He was just piping off. Bro. So it was
that's fucking strange. Well, I heard he had done that when he came to San Jose. Did he come to San Jose first?
Day before. No,
it was the day before.
Sacramento
Okay.
was the last stop, and then he supposedly went into the hospital with dehydration.
Yeah,
Nigga didn't have no goddamn water. He traveled from Sac down
you ain't
here.
got a water guy.
No water.
Like, bro, that's like I don't know, man. Like it's disappointing to see like Ye kind of go in that direction, like and like I think it's pain because I think what is it?
It's pain because you find yourself as a Ye supporter or not, or a former supporter, you find yourself in this like having to make a decision. Like, am I going to defend this man like amongst other people who like are hating on him, or am I going to be like, you know what, he's just someone I used to fuck with, and you know I hope that. Right. You know, he can put out some good stuff one day, or I'm just totally done with him. Like, man, I'm over it.
Yeah, nigga was like way good off Kanye West. Like, after that, I was like, yo, what the hell? I was this close to buying Yeezys around that time, and then after that,
I can't buy them. I don't. They look cool, whatever, but I can't bring myself to buy Yeezys.
Yeah, I mean them little new things or whatever, like those slippers or whatever they got, the little skeleton looking ones. I was like, look. If you rock Crocs, how could you not wear those?
I'm because Crocs are affordable. That's why.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, it's not like I wouldn't rock either or. I'm just saying, like, I ain't gonna spring for I don't know how much, like upwards of 120 for them.
Right. A lot of what he does
something
too
like that.
is like his own version of something that exists. So the first shoe they had with Adidas was the 750, I think it was, and it was just the boot. It was just an UGG basically. So he had UGGs, and then now the Foam Runner is his version of a Croc. So
Mickey here is a shoe aficionado. If you can't tell,
yeah.
he's a sneakerhead.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he'll put you on some shit. He'll show you StockX. So he'll put you on some shit before it's popping.
How many pair of shoes you got?
I just started selling most of my collection, but I was at like 115.
What? Jeez. What the hell?
What? Yo,
bro,
son,
that's you've entered the conversation of sneakerhead.
Hey,
sneaker
what
god.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's what makes me.
Yeah, you see what he's working right now. You got the Travis Scott.
He's wearing the Travis Scotts right now, y'all.
A little something slight.
We can't zoom in on these unless he wants to put his feet on the table. But I mean, you know, so yeah, go ahead and peel that bad boy off. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Hey,
man, swag boss. You paid a boss.
He paid for him.
Dude, no, you're good, bro. Hey, man, but you know,
hey, what size are you?
Yeah, right. He's like, oh shit.
We were just talking about that. Here, just take my shoes.
Yeah, Dope Theory podcast just turned into robbery podcast.
Yeah,
it's like,
where the ski mask.
Yeah, exactly.
The dude says, I am not leaving these at the door.
What is it? What was it? King Vader. They used to be like, "Oh, your name's Robin. Robin the Bank."
On the track.
Yeah, I love that dude.
Oh shit. Well, when did you start getting to collecting shoes?
Oh shit! Like 7th grade, I started, and then around high school, I stopped. Started just wearing the same shoe, and then at one point, 5 years back, I just got back into it. Found a hobby, and yeah, it stuck. Literally, I remember first time I paid like $200 for a pair of shoes. I like was stressing on it. I was like, "Holy shit!" And now it's like
you're
that's
comfortable.
like a standard. Yeah,
Okay.
It's like, you know.
It changes your mentality when you can spend money on clothes and not have like buyer's remorse about it. Like, you know, you're kind of like, all right, I can afford these, like, and you know, kind of be okay with it. And since especially now when you're saying you're reselling a lot of the stuff that you have. Like, what's the highest, like, how much have you sold?
So, okay, this is
like recently.
This is the wild part. So, out of those 100 pairs that I mentioned, I haven't worn maybe 90 of them once.
What?
Yeah, so it's all, to me, it's like art. It's like, buy it, look at it, resell it later.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And so, like,
I gotta wear those ones.
Yeah, I've
I need to be seen.
Yeah. I've sold them until, I sold most of them. Now I'm down to 30 pairs maybe, and I wear maybe 40 pairs. I wear like a good 10 of them, so I got 30 left. But all the 30 that I have are like my most expensive ones. I'm like sitting on, waiting for them to go up in value, and then my whole goal is hopefully one day sell the ones I do have, and then hopefully either buy a house or try and like open up a sneaker shop or something.
That's what's up.
Can you, bro? This boy just said he's about to open up a shop
One day, hopefully,
or get a house
that's
off
what I'm
sneakers. Off sneakers.
But
you know what I mean? Like,
it's possible.
But I've heard this. I've heard niggas do that over like trading cards.
yeah.
And like comic books.
cards.
And comic books. So it's not too far fetched that. I mean,
Pikachu,
shoes,
Thunderbolt.
You know?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's crazy for you to do that. I mean, that'd be
it's
insane.
like the stock market and okay, well, anything really that is collectible. Guns, like you said, cards is like a tangible stock. Like you hold it,
right.
Little bits of news will either raise or decrease the value. So the first raffle I ever won were for a pair that they're called the Air Max 97.1 Sean Witherspoon, and they were super anticipated. I won the raffle, got them for $160, and they stayed at like $600. He announced that he had ended his partnership with Nike, and overnight those shoes went to $900.
What?
And now they're $1,000 something. So little bits.
Oh
of
yeah,
news.
Kobe's is probably going to be shooting to the roof now since this thing just ended. Like since the
when he
studio.
died, when Kobe passed away, rest in peace. He his shoes literally, it was like the one pair of Kobe's I've always been like, those are dope. I would check, and he sold they sold one pair that whole month. When he passed away, they sold like 18 pairs in that like the first like 3 hours.
That's crazy.
Them jerseys are hella expensive still too. Like they've tripled. So the powder blues, the powder blue Michelin S I checked is like $300, and I think like the regular like the Swish like actual I think 24 and 8 the regular purple and golds they're like $6. Yeah, damn. For a jersey. And that's like buying it off the official fucking site. So, even then it's like now, I mean, speaking of just like quality across the board, is it like, I guess when it comes to like, I guess I can ask you, Dorian, like, since you're in the clothing industry now, like does your perception of quality, has it like gone up? Like, I guess since like now that like the process of like making like different sweaters and clothes and stuff like that, like, would you think like you judge like you're like this is like poorly made, like
Yeah, definitely. So like when I get like a new design and I want to see like sample orders or whatever, I'll do like 3 or 4 sample orders and have different different linens or different cuts depending on how the shit looks. So one hoodie will be like made from Champion, one hoodie will be made from like Fruit of the Loom, one will be like from Hanes, and then like I'll just see which one works best in terms of like feel, fit, and comfort. You know what I mean? So. Right. I would say, yeah, like quality control is probably like top tier, one of the things I focus on the most, because I mean if I wouldn't wear it, I wouldn't want to sell it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Oh yeah.
So that's really the thing I try and focus on the most, is really just quality. And what I also do with the samples is I wear them a few times, wash them a few times, see how many times they can go through the cycle before shit starts falling apart or the seams start coming loose. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's really just the method.
Trust me, I bought a one too many shirt and been like, wow, this shit shrank up and to the side, and now I can't fit it, and I got to give it to a dog or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
no, I've had things come from like the distributor that I use. Like I'll have some shit, I'll wash it, and then it'll either shrink, and then some other brand I'll wash it, and it'll just get super loose. You know what I mean? So in terms of like quality control, it's just that's the shit you got to go through to really just try and give the customer the best product you can.
Nice.
One thing I always give him is like his attention to detail is wild. Like the first shirt he ever gave me, I wore it, like the quality was cool, right? It was still good for what it was for a starter. It was solid, but like over time it faded. But like as the brand progressed, it was like I saw that attention to detail just being on point. Where it's just like the smallest little things too. It's like he's got it.
And your branding, the way that you're doing your branding, so like first off, like Forgotten Goods, I really like your guys' name. I really like your guys' like the different like ways that you're doing the logos and everything like that.
Thank you.
Where did you kind of like come up with the idea for that?
Oh, it was actually I was talking to Bryant, my cousin. Okay. Me and him kind of had like
shout out to you, Bryant.
Shout out to Bryant. Yep. You know what I mean? Me and him had like a kind of a brainstorming session in person and through text message and all that. We kind of wanted to just create a space for us to do what we want and express ourselves in a way that's like tangible to like real life. You know, so and like the best medium that we thought up at the time was just clothing, because I mean people are like walking billboards, and at the same time people can be seen as forgotten goods, because like nowadays motherfuckers like just overlook certain aspects of people or certain aspects of like personality. So what we try and do within this brand, we try to captivate or and capture like the forgotten goods of society or reality. Like we try and get that quality up there. We want to get like certain standards up there. We want to project what we strive to be, basically within our clothing. So,
nice. Man, that was great.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Hey,
like I said, I had a few weeks to work on my script. So
like that sounded like That sounded like I was.
This motherfucker had the nerve to ask me. I have no media training, and I'm just like, motherfucker, have you not seen the show? Like,
that sounded like I was like you. Like I'm the head of Nike, or I'm the head of like whatever like clothing brand company. You're trying to pitch to me.
Yeah.
Why? Like,
Hey, listen. So there's so many avenues, or there's so much shit out there to just soak up game. Like we all sit here and listen to like Larry June. We all sit here and watch YouTube and motivational videos, Gary Vee, and all that other shit. So
hey, shout out Gary Vee.
All you got to do is just watch the shit and then apply it to your life. Like
absolutely,
it's not hard. Like you just got to see what you want to do and then apply it. You can't just sit here and watch some shit and then expect it to happen.
The only thing I wish I did was that I wish I'd understood that and then implemented it into my life earlier in life.
Yeah,
I'm not. Granted, we're all young here.
Yeah.
But man, like I wasn't trying to hear it as a kid. I was
Y'all
just trying
niggas
to.
young.
I was out here just trying to do nothing really, hang out and expect things to just come to me, and just like ask myself, oh, how come I'm not like this? How come this isn't happening for me? Well, I'm not doing shit,
right?
And it took me having to become like damn near 30 years old, and now I'm starting to I'm starting to actually do the things I want to do. I have ideas, and I'm actually bringing them to life and do stuff like that. So I wish I had thought of that a long time ago, and that's the best advice you could probably give kids nowadays. Is that
right? Shout out to my boy Marquise Hunter, Queese Got Soul. That boy, he puts us on all this inspirational shit. He's the one that really puts the fire under all our asses and makes sure that we stay inspired. And
that you're taking care of shit.
Yeah.
It's.
Everyone wants to post inspirational stuff, but then you'd be surprised half the people that do that like really aren't doing.
Don't live it.
Don't live it.
Motherfuckers will post like, hey, wake up and grind, get your money while sitting on their ass, like looking
dead ass.
Yep.
So it's
I'm about to roll me another wood and call it a day.
The motherfuckers who like
I posted it. It's cool.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers who like usually post the shit aren't really doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like you can still post it and do it, but if you're like constantly posting like inspirational shit or whatever, it's like that's most of your time, right? Like so if you're not living what you're posting, then it's like.
What did Charlamagne say about Drake? He's really living his raps, like when he sent him the 6 bottles of fucking the champagne and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that's when I stopped really fucking with Charlamagne.
What the fuck? What is it? I thought you was saying.
Well, yeah, no.
I thought you said that's when I stopped fucking with Drake.
I was like, really?
Nah, I stopped fucking with Charlamagne after that, just because like. So his take on Drake before him getting sent bottles was like kind of, a little bit harsh, but also I think fair at the same time because Drake got flowers for like doing shit, which is cool, but like it's a whole different time when you compared like niggas like Drake to like a Jay-Z or a Kanye West or some shit like that to where niggas will give flowers hella easy for some basic shit that you can't really compare to how niggas did it back in the day.
Right.
So
some girl told me that Drake makes music for emotionally unavailable men, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, I didn't think about that because it's like, I was like, I was like, wait, what do you mean? She was just like, well, he makes music that like it's very kind of like repetitive, and I'm only saying this because right now I kind of got a beef with Drake a tad bit, and I can say this because y'all niggas keep hitting me with copyright claims, and I don't know what the fuck that's about. Anyway, but still, like I know I hear where you're. But I hear where you're coming from as far as like Charlamagne because he's kind of like flip flopped. Like
I fucked with Charlamagne like back when he was on Vlad TV before he like had his own little platform. Oh, yeah. When he had that like Lil Wayne versus Jay-Z debate.
Oh yeah,
like that old ass video where he
got
like
sucker punched. Huh? Back when he got sucker punched.
Hey, can I get a drop?
Yeah.
Can I get a drop?
That's when I was fucking with him though.
Niggas was out in New York about to just straight fuck
I fucked with him though. That was when like I fucked with him, and then I think like after like a little bit after that I started fucking with Academics when he did like his like King of Chirac shit. War on Chirac shit.
Yeah.
But so like with Charlamagne, I started fucking with him with that Drake or Lil Wayne versus Jay-Z debate because he was actually like fair with his criticism on both sides, and then he made it to where like he compared like Lil Wayne as an and-one player to Jay-Z's NBA player. So if you put both in their respective leagues, they're gonna dominate. But if you take one out of their league and put them in the other, they're gonna probably struggle. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
I never thought about it like that.
So it's
that's smart.
So it's like with that type of shit, Charlamagne, I was like, okay, nigga, you put it in this perspective to where like a nigga like me and then somebody who fucks with like Lil Wayne heavy because I fucking like him, like I said.
But he's a mixtape god. That's what it is. He was like he put out the best mixtapes where Jay-Z wasn't put. He's like, nigga, you ain't getting this for free.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Right.
I'm not rapping over nobody else's beat. I'm not someone's feature. Like
right. And there was a time even me, like I said, huge Jay-Z fan. There was a time where Lil Wayne was completely shitting on everybody.
Bro, no. This was like around 2008.
Yeah.
9,
like
10,
11,
Yeah.
No Ceilings mixtape, the dedication series, all that other
yeah.
shit. Like it was over.
Right.
Like
No, he was shitting on everybody, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I got this dude named Drake too."
Yeah.
And like, it's my
Drake,
son, it's my son
Lil
Drake,
Wayne,
and then
Nicki
both of them were
Or
shit.
Drake, Nicki Minaj, Tyga, all them niggas.
Yeah.
Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Tyga were all on the same label at one time. Now,
And they were
I don't
getting
care how you
featured- they
feel
were getting
about.
featured on
I don't
everyone's
care how
shit.
you feel about either of them now. All of them are like
They're
killing
goats
it.
in their respective lanes.
Tyga's a sing like every like.
Tyga
He's not the
surprises
best
you at
rapper
times.
bar for bar,
He'll
but
surprise
man,
you, though.
I'll be damn. I listen to a goddamn
his
Tyga
songs-
song
his-
anytime.
Hey,
bro.
his songs slap. His
They
songs
slap.
slap.
They
His
all
songs
slap.
slap. His
They
songs
all
slap.
slap. All of them.
Yeah.
He don't put out albums. He don't put out albums really, but I mean, you know, like
That's why I can't
his
hate.
singles are going.
That's why I can't hate like on Nicki Minaj either, because it's like,
still
yeah,
gets
like,
hers.
hey man, that's what I'm saying. For her to say that she's retiring, hey, I respect that, because it's like
People
you
wanna-
you put in a lot of work.
People want to hate
to
on
get
Nicki.
shafted on a lot of awards and shit like that, and it's
Yeah,
just
they
like
dogged her. They dogged
yeah,
her.
they dogged her.
People want to hate on Nicki Minaj a lot, but like I'll tell you this right now. I mean, because you have so many people now. Like you got Sweetie, you got Cardi B and stuff like that. But at the time, Nicki Minaj is all we had as far as like female rappers go.
Yeah.
At like you know
like that at that scale.
At
Yeah,
that,
at
yeah,
that
yeah,
time,
right.
at that
And I'm
period.
talking about like the same time that Lil Wayne was at. Like we only had Nicki Minaj. She was
Yeah.
there. I mean, you know,
Yeah, like legitimately, Wayne had it right. Like there was a drought of like female,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
impressive female rappers that
exactly
were not
before the
only,
Megan
like,
Thee Stallions,
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
the Cardi B,
Yeah,
before
it
the
was
Sweeties.
Well, I mean, we
Between
can't.
them-
Let's shout out to like Trina and shit. Like,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I'm not saying she's the pioneer. I'm just saying for that time when there was nobody else, we just had
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Because you know
They packaged
obviously
her. They packaged her really well, and she
Trina
could rap-
Lil
and she
Trina
could
Lil
rap.
Kim walked so she can run.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, I definitely know what you mean in terms of just like like gaining inspiration to be able to like kind of.
Oh, that's what we're
launch
talking
her.
about.
Hey nigga, like I sometimes I just my brain cells aren't all dead. But yeah, like you get the inspiration from different places. Like your homies and stuff like that. I mean, that's how pretty much this podcast came to be. Like I would, I'm like a media nerd, so I would talk to people about like movies and shit like that, and motherfuckers would be like, "You should start your own podcast and like talk about this shit." So originally, I also started with a homeboy, but then like everybody knows the fucking story. Either way, you kind of, you gain inspiration from all over the place. Where do you? I mean, so you're starting with the clothing line right now. So you got a couple hats here. You got some shirts, some tank tops. I think that's a
little fanny pack.
little fanny pack and everything.
Everything.
So you have everything. Are you? Is it the temptation to try to keep everything like what is it? Like it's not mainstream. Like to keep it here first. Like would you ever like think of like going into a store or something like that? Like Mainland or Zoomies or some shit? Like if they approach you, like what would it take for you to go in there? Outside of a bag, obviously.
Shit.
Yeah, so I would definitely be open to being like in a mainstream store or something like that. But as far as how I see Forgotten Goods doing, I want to just start from the ground up and really build up with someone else to potentially make our own store.
Right.
Or if like my buddy right here wants to make a sneaker shop or whatever, have my own little section in there. Something
Right,
like that.
yeah.
I'm interested just steadily build with people who are building at the same rate or somewhere around me to where like I have more like leverage to negotiate, or I don't have to come and be like, hey, fuck with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. That's what you
know?
want to do. You want to be like next Supreme or something.
That's what I really want.
He has a very like checklist mindset where I asked him just hypothetically one day, I was like, hey, what company would you want to collab with? And he just brushed the question off. He's like, oh, I'm not trying to collab right now. Right now I'm focusing on getting my
That's smart.
product out there, trying to
smart.
reach people. He was like, and then after that, he just gave me a whole rundown of like this, that, and then I'll consider that.
Well, because I mean, ultimately, I want to create my space first before like I
Someone
collect.
overshadows you.
Before I like try and join in with someone else. Like, what if their brand or what if their outreach is just larger than mine, to where like my shit just becomes
swallowed
like,
up.
Exactly. You know what I
And
mean?
just yeah.
And now you're working for them instead of
Right.
working for yourself.
Right. Now I'm on somebody else's schedule,
Right,
and now I have
smart.
to work with someone else's shit versus me having enough leverage to be
Right.
like, nah, I don't want to do this. I want to do this with this, or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I have just more negotiation.
What made you wanna jump into clothes? Like just
It was really just I wanted to find a space to where I can express myself and utilize the resources around me. Like, so I'm surrounded by, I move with different facets of people. Like I'm in I'm in a lot of different groups, and so I wanted to just find a way to where I can like advertise or like probably prioritize like a space or realm to where I can have like just shit around me that I have not control, but just shit that I can like I guess controlling a bit to where like when I'm with like my homies or whatever, we have our like own little space or community to where when we're all out and we have like some shit we're all rocking, like we're all rocking the similar shit, like that brings an aura to us to where people when we're all out they'll be like, oh, what the fuck is Forgotten Goods, like and that opens up the door to people be like, I can just sit here and game them up, they can either like it or not, and then that just allows it to grow.
Basically, naturally. Just appeal to anyone you want. So.
Exactly.
I feel it's a more. That's why I think like having you on videos is more like more conducive to like what we're doing, and everybody in the audio they'll get it too. But I'm hoping y'all jumping on YouTube because I work too hard for this shit.
I know we're gonna promote the fuck out of this. Hey, Forgotten Goods about to promote the shit out of this right here, like for months.
I mean, like, you know, just like, but that's what I'm saying. I think that unlike music, you know, and just coming from like a music background, like. Clothing is everything. Like clothing makes statements in ways that like you possibly couldn't imagine. It brings it like where music brings people together, clothing brings people together. Like
exactly. It's like when we pulled up, bro. I instantly noticed the Purple Rain print shirt. I was like that shit fire. Hey. Like that shit clean as hell. Yep. So especially like when you enter a space or a realm, and then your clothes or whatever you're doing just like captivate.
Some of the first things that people compliment is like your shirt or your shoes. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that
for men especially.
Exactly, and that'll open up a whole nother conversation of, oh, what is that? Oh, who is this? And then that gives you free range to just express yourself however you want, and you know, and that's it right there. Yeah. That's that ability to mold or shape a space that I have full control over. That's really what I want, and I want everyone to be. I want Forgotten Goods isn't just about me either. It's about everyone who wants to participate and who wants to, you know, express themselves within a space to where they can feel comfortable. That's really what
I think when it comes down to like any art form, you know, and I look at this as an art form in itself too, in some way. For me, it's all about like simply put, putting cool shit out there and people liking it, you know, or people enjoying it or consuming it, and then for me, like the money will come. Yeah, I'm not. Obviously, you guys are a business, but it's like, you know, it's the labor of love. I would say, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about profit or money or none of that shit at this moment, because ultimately it's about building the space of the community. Like each one of these designs has a meaning behind it. Like my very first design, like ultimately my very first design is that guy broken down on the road next to the car with the smoke. Right? My very first design, and how that came to fruition was I was in El Paso, Texas at the time, like visiting my family over there and shit. And my grandma was taking me around all these places to where I haven't seen since I was like 1 or 2 years old. So there's like, you know, there's those memories that just come flooding in that I didn't really remember, but once you're in that space and time, you're just like, oh shit, like this shit's hitting.
Having a mind warp like Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, that shit was epic.
Brain blast.
That shit was epic. Like I figured out things about myself and my family that I either forgot about or just didn't know or realize. Right. And so at that moment, like having these moments with my grandmother, who again I haven't seen in like 20 plus years, and she had the same energy that she had for me when I was like 2. So I was just like, oh yeah, this is the type of love, this is the type of community, this is the type of energy that I want to be surrounded by, and that's what I want Forgotten Goods to be like. Known for. Yeah. And so with that design, like she was driving me all around El Paso, and so that's like a desert community, military town. So we're by the border and shit. There's nothing but like tumbleweeds and desert and mountains everywhere and shit. And so with that, we stopped over by like a Whataburger, because Whataburger out there is like,
hey, that Whataburger smack. I heard
Whataburger smack.
It's smack.
Hey, I had it when I was in Dallas, my nigga. It hit.
Wait, so Whataburger is it?
It's the lick.
That's it. But so we were over there. She took me there. We did the whole Texas thing.
They got a Whataburger in Egypt?
Sure. They got a Taco Bell.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yep. Man,
I got on that menu.
Yeah, the Taco Bell.
But yeah, no, with that first design, that basically just made me want to like, at Whataburger, I've kind of came up with that design to just like sit back and ponder about what's more important, right? So the guy is broken down in the car on the side of the road, and the smoke bellows up with Forgotten Goods, and basically that's him pondering about like what's more important in life, because he could be sitting there tripping about like the car broken down, he's in the desert, it's hella hot or whatever, but just make sure you realize that you're focused on the goal and focused on what's more important in life, because you don't want to worry about the problems. You want to worry about how you get past the problems. You want to worry about like the end goal, or like, you know, the positive aspects of shit. You don't want to worry about like the issues that are just always in front of you, because there's always gonna be issues. If you don't got issues in your life, that's just boring as hell.
This fool,
you ain't living.
Right. So
this fool speaks in poems.
Yeah,
I swear.
my nigga spitting
bars. Hey, shout out to tequila.
Hey, no, like legit. Like, so I asked him, I'm like, what do you guys want to drink? And he legit was like, hey, find this. And I was like, okay. So I found a bottle of this, and it's called Selection, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's owned and operated by my stepfather and his associates. So it's a family business.
Just
type
keep
deal.
on confusing me. Like I'm like, what?
Shout out to see.
So now we're talking about tequila.
And this, right?
Hey, we're just young entrepreneurs trying to get it in. We got product placement. We got all this shit popping off. We're doing it.
It's new drink champs. But for real, like this shit's actually hella good. Like
it's actually pretty good.
Smooth.
Eric. Future me.
Yeah, I always got to take a lime with my tequila and all. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like my fiance will tell you, and this one, I don't.
It's very good. It's very, very good. Hey, shout out to your stepdad, man. He's
killing it.
It's just a family of just people that are out there trying to like make a difference. That shit's crazy. You don't see that like in like you do see it in like I guess.
Not everyone
like families that make but like you'll have like a kid that'll be like, oh, whatever, like I'll kind of like ride the coattail, but you want to venture off and do your own thing. That's cool. So when did you start doing all this?
So the clothing started last year in like July, August. But like I started getting to like the photography aspect and like the graphic design aspect like March, April of the same year last year. So I just wanted to I was just bored really and just started to fiddle with a bunch of shit. And I always, at the time I was associated with a lot of like artists or people in Sacramento in the Midtown, like, hype scene. So I was always fucking with them like low key or underground shit. And then at a certain point there was like a little rift or whatever. And so I just decided to do my own shit.
Yeah. That's the best time. Like that's like when you're in your most creative space, like sometimes you'll just be bored and just be like, you just push through. You're like, I'm actually just gonna try this. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, we were in a pandemic. I mean, everyone was,
Yeah.
What else was there to do?
Right. Yeah. So you've been, so the clothing came. So you started doing design work, and then the clothing came kind of a little bit after that.
Yeah, because I just wanted like making all this shit on the computer. Like it wasn't just me. Like this is a collective effort. I don't want to put it all on my shoulders. This is a collective effort between me, my boy right here, Marquise Hunter, and like a bunch of other people that I associate with.
Right.
And so I basically just with the graphic design, I was collaborating with people with that, and it was like, okay, well, how am I gonna share this shit? Like, do I want to just post it and just get likes, or do I want to put some monetary value behind it and give somebody the product to where they can just walk around with
a walking billboard?
Literally walking billboard. That's what it is. So that really convinced me to do that, and decided, go online and put all the shit together and make my website, get the domain, do everything together, or put everything together, figure out the distributor, and just do it.
Yeah.
It literally took me a few weeks because of work and all other real life contributions, but
this is, it's crazy. This is the fun times. I'm going to tell you that for sure. Like this is what, damn near 2-3 years. So this is like your second year, like being on the podcast, right?
Yes and no.
So, yes and no. You were a guest.
It hasn't been. I was a guest.
You were a guest, but
he was a guest and finagled his way in the
host.
He was too lit.
He did it the right way because he was just like, because we knew each other through mutual friends.
Yeah, no. So that's the crazy. People have heard the story a bunch of times, but I had a friend from high school. He ended up working at a bank. He ended up being his boss, and they ended up getting a job somewhere else. Yeah. They worked together. We've been friends ever since. I met him through him, and we really didn't kick it that much. He had started his own podcast. I always wanted to start my own podcast, and so like I heard him. I was like, "Hey, you need to get me on the podcast one time."
Yeah,
and so he had me on.
He's like, "What's up?"
And I became a guest like maybe 4 times until like I
legit on I legit I was like, because me and him would talk all the time, and I'm like, bro, like just come every day.
He's like, just come here.
Because at that point, because he had asked me a couple of times, he's like, can you give me some ideas? And I was like, nigga, just join my shit. Like
So I mean,
let's just collab, because like everything else was kind of like my ex, and then like my other boy, like it, like especially during the pandemic, like everybody kind of fell off, and like he's the only person that lives like super duper close.
Right.
I know he's been at home. Like I'm like, nigga, come on. Like,
let's just do this.
Yeah, let's just do it, and just kind of like, that's what I'm saying. He finagled it the right way, and then
eventually he's like, nigga, just come live with me now.
Yeah, bro.
So
like,
I'm moving in like in a week or so.
He's about to move in. I'm just like, nigga, this is about to be the TikTok house.
Let's turn. What the fuck? Hey, YouTube channel. What the fuck? Hey,
he'll be walking in the kitchen. I'm gonna be like wearing an apron and a wig.
I'm gonna be like, I'm just walk out. I'll be like,
I'm shooting film like a fake cooking
this shit
show.
Got the layout of a YouTube channel. It's like a vlog, some type shit.
Yeah,
we
filmed a cooking episode in here.
I saw that with the half
kitchen.
Yeah,
bro. That's what
it was crazy.
The dog. Like there's.
Hey, yo, that episode was pretty clean. I'm gonna have to follow them. That shit was fire.
Hey,
they're cool. They're cool. Hey, Kevin's calling me.
Oh yes. Don't just tell him to call you back. Tell him call you back. Oh, you
That's
just going
funny.
to ignore it?
I'm
Yeah, just because he's calling. Yeah,
It's so
we're
funny
talking
that
about him.
he's you know.
Yeah, that's our homeboy. That's a mutual friend between us.
I think I was San Jose Shark.
Right?
San Jose Shark fan, right?
Yeah. How you doing?
I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Mutual friends.
Yeah, it's all. Hey, everybody's getting closer and closer to being like that's always what I wanted. Like the same thing. Like I said, there are multiple platforms that could bring us all together, and like through clothing, through podcasting, through music, I think it's like slowly kind of like merging us all as like one group, and it makes it more like conducive to like be able to share ideas and just be able to kind of get things out there. What would you say, like, you know, just to speak honestly, just about like making a product, especially, what's like your biggest obstacle sometimes that you face? Like, you know, I think when it comes to making clothes, like idea wise, like, is it like finding materials? Is it like, you know, like what do you think is like kind of like you're like, damn, like this is fun, but this is like the one thing that kind of like gets me every time.
It's just coming up with the ideas of the design, right? So like you can be like, not to get at anybody or no shit like that, but like you can be generic as hell and like rip another logo and then just put your name on that same logo. You know what I mean? Which is cool.
mean,
like
yeah.
I've lightweight I thought about doing that shit too. But
I feel like that's a very common thing
Right,
from
like
a lot of brands.
yeah,
Yeah.
just to play on some already current logo. Like a nigga will redo the Subway logo or a Wingstop logo or some shit like that and make it turn. You know, but like
And that's cool sometimes.
yeah, just what the most difficult thing about it is just coming up with the right design, because like putting in all the effort and putting in all that time, you know what I mean? It's like putting like an hour or two to design some shit and it's like, okay, is this something that I really want to throw on clothes?
Right.
Nah. So it's like that was a waste of time and effort, you know what I mean? So it's just like coming up with the proper design and putting like a right story behind it, because all my shit has a story behind it, and I want it to have that, because I don't want to just throw shit out like fast food designs.
Man,
you know what I mean?
no,
Like,
that's right.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of at the same juncture right now where we're trying to have a logo design for the Dope Theory.
Yeah.
And
we're kind of at a crossroads.
do we want
I'm not
to?
gonna lie, that shit's fire. Like with
Thank
the
you.
tongue, the Rolling, was that the Rolling
yeah.
Stones?
But like,
that's
but
what
that's what I'm saying. Do we want
those stickers you had too, those Hennessy stickers.
Hey,
and
my
shit.
boy made them shits. Yeah, them Hennessy stickers. Hey,
right
my
there.
man, look at my guy.
You talking about this one?
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This right here go crazy. Can I keep
You can
this?
keep that one too. Hold on.
Yeah.
This shit fire.
Stickers.
Yeah, let me.
My girlfriend made these ones.
When he says girl made these, I got scared because I was like, what? Oh, those are the defects.
Oh, he the
Yeah,
plug.
yeah, those
You
are-
can scan these and get found on Spotify, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he the
Yeah.
plug.
Oh yeah, bro. Like it's crazy.
My seltzer.
So you know you brought some products here for us today. Anything on the horizon currently right now that you got coming out, like in terms of like products or you
Yeah,
kinda,
there's a few new items about to drop for the summer.
you talking
Oh, sorry.
what you
Yeah.
talking about the mic?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's all good, bro.
Yeah,
I
no,
fix
there's-
everything in post.
Oh, gotcha.
There's a new
Yeah.
there's a few new items we're gonna drop for the summer, and you know, look out for that. But as far as like any like I really want to branch into like home furnishing type shit, like
You trying to
Like
furnish
tapestries and stuff like,
Like
that.
tapestries,
You trying to furnish
like
our
pillows.
house?
like shit like that, because
Yeah.
I mean, motherfucker, like all this shit right here, like this shit costs money. Like how
Hey.
y'all got shit furnished, this
Yo.
shit looks nice.
Yeah, thank you.
We
You know
actually,
what I mean? And
we're
so,
actually
like-
looking to refurnish. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Hey man, get some
you
forgotten goods
over
pillows.
here.
Pillows.
Yeah,
That's
give
what
me
I'm
a
saying.
pro rug,
Blankets,
bro.
all that. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into
Yeah.
all that just to have the whole like environment just draped in the shit. So
I'm trying to have my
that's
shower
really-
curtain forgotten goods.
You
Yeah.
know, that's it.
Hey, that would be tight. Like a
Tight.
forgotten,
Shower
like
curtain?
the fucking
Or,
shower
I don't
curtain.
know. Just
So that's really like the next step. I mean, because as far as like clothing and shit, like it's real. Like I wouldn't want to say cut and dry, but like motherfuckers like t-shirts, hoodies, hats and shit. You know what I mean? So
I got
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many hoodies, bro.
right, you know what I mean?
got
So
so
it's
many
like
crew necks.
just trying to tap into something else to where people don't really, you know, think of. Like I said, like the tapestries, the blinds, like, you know, fucking all that other shit. So
Yeah.
that's really gonna be the next step.
Fucking forgotten goods car, bro.
Hey, I was
Get a wrap. Like
yeah, no. Shout out to Custom Vehicle Wraps, my stepdad's other business. Like this thing, I was thinking about getting my shit.
Everything.
Yeah, we do. Hey, tequila. We do custom vehicle wraps. We do clothes.
How many jobs you got? I got 11 jobs, man. I got 11 jobs.
Come on.
We juggle shit.
You got
we
one
do this.
job.
This
do
will
it.
pop in the trunk and has everything in it.
Bruh, that's crazy. Y'all
do
sell
this.
mixtapes too? Like, what's up?
Hey, that's next. Shout out to Digital Keen in LA. We about to have some shit popping. We got an EP coming out. Like, you feel me?
My man.
We got shit hit it in the bubble. It's gonna take some time, like I said, because personal life, always comes.
Yeah, of course.
And then like come summertime, fall, July, August, just finna pop.
Right.
So.
The ultimate goal is, I think, for everybody is to be your own boss.
Bro, I gotta cop this shit.
Nick.
Always.
So the ultimate goal is to be your own boss, and I think also at the same time it's just that you like outside of just being your own boss, you just want to be able to like cultivate your own space. Like
you want to makes you happy.
Yeah, you just want to do what makes you happy.
It's literally freedom.
Yeah,
like just having the freedom to not be constrained by someone else or something else. Like you wake up and you be able to do what you want to do on your time. And that's it.
Fuck, I gotta go.
You know, yeah.
Future me. I want you to zoom in on every single face like at the same time, and I just want to say something. I want to quit my fucking job. I don't want to work a normal job anymore. Hey. I want to do this as my job. I don't want to. Yeah. I don't want to keep having to do this day-to-day bullshit.
You know what's crazy? Like, the thing about when we talk about people that want to be their own boss and want to create their own schedule and not be confined to like another like somebody else's time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those people are the ones that actually work the hardest.
Yeah.
Like you work longer than 40 hours.
Bro,
a week.
You break your back.
But it's yours though. That's the thing. It's yours.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got people usually just have their regular 9 to 5, and then you got to put hours in for your own shit. Like you got to put the same amount of hours you're willing to put in that 9 to 5. Like how are you gonna put in 8 to 10 hours on someone else's shit, and then you only put in like 1 or 2 for yours? Like
I think it was who made the beat to Going Ham. It was
wasn't that Hit Boy?
No, it wasn't Hit Boy.
Lex Luger.
It was Lex Luger.
Yeah.
They did a documentary on him on YouTube, and I remember they asked him, they're just like, well, like since you made like Go Ham, like since you made Ham, like what, like they're like, how did you get to kind of the certain point? He's like, to be honest with you, sacrifices. He's like, the nights that you want to go out to the club or fuck with some hoes or buy weed or something like that or do anything else that's like outside the, he's like, you don't do those things and you work on your product and you work on your beats and you do everything you're supposed to do in that moment. He's like, you literally do the opposite. And he's like, you have to make those sacrifices if you want your shit to be as great as you want it to be. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's something that could be spoken in your product, because I mean, for as long as I've known you, which hasn't been a whole long time, like I've known that you're really about your shit. Because
I mean, I like to talk when I talk shit. I like to show like
every time I see you,
show work.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. That's it. Like if you're gonna pop that off, if you're gonna pop off, then at least have some like work behind it. You know what I mean? Like so. That's what this is. That's what the shit online. Shout out to ForgottenGoods.com. Shout out to Tequila.
Hey, they talk your shit, bro.
Shout out to fucking Dope Theory. Shout out to Quis Got Soul. Shout out to fucking Mickey El Karani at fucking Instagram. Like we gonna
Young Milky, aka Young Mr. Ravioli,
aka Mr. Ravioli. Give me the formioli. Hey, that's it. But dude, and then where can they find you? Where can they buy the clothes at?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they can find the clothes at www.forgottengoods.com. We're also on Instagram. We got the shop on there, forgotten.goods on Instagram.
We'll drop the link in the description.
Yep.
We got all that, we got all sizes, we got all colors, we got something for you.
Men, women, shirts, hats, whatever you need.
We gonna drop some shit. We gonna drop some infant shit too. Like I said, I got some
kids. Hey, bro, that's what I'm saying. His brother got kids and shit.
Throw pillows, blankets. We got phone cases. We got keychains. We gonna have shit coming. Like I said,
I don't know if it's possible, but can you guys put the link in between?
Of course.
Nikki, anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
We're gonna put it right on his face.
Right, exactly.
just have it like printed on my forehead the whole time.
It's like.
That's it.
Right. Hey, bro. Right. Hey, man. We're gonna play a game in a second.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take a break first, and just so everybody can refill what they want to and use the bathroom, and then we'll be right back. So, thank you for Forgotten Goods for coming on here. So definitely
awesome.
Wait. Sound effects. Go. Louder.
Thank you, Dope Theory, for having us.
We're not done yet. So
we're not done.
We're not done yet.
We're not done.
Yeah, we're not
We've
done.
only just begun.
We've only just begun. So we're gonna take a break real quick. Okay, so
what is this game you're talking about?
So yeah, like I said, we're gonna play a game. The game is called. We've now changed the name. It used to be underrated, or it used to be overrated or underrated, but now we've changed it to underrated, overrated, or properly rated.
I said real quick, we have the audience come in for a quick hello.
Danny, you gotta come say hi real quick. You gotta come say hi, please. Yeah, please come and take a bow.
Oh, this is the audience that we've been talking about this whole time.
This is Danielle. Say hi.
What's up?
This is my beautiful fiance I was mentioning. Come on.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, get him.
You can come say hi.
Get on the mic.
You get on the mic.
Wait, hold on.
I'm lightweight faded.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, hey, we there.
Beautiful.
Hey, that's
Hey, let's give her a round of applause. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Oh, there we go. You did better.
That's fucking fire. These soundboards, bro. That's a whole
We
other element.
haven't even tapped into all the sounds here.
I like that.
We got Samuel L. Jackson.
there's
soundboard.
more.
All right. Anyways, back to you, sir.
But no, seriously. Thank you so much, Daniel. Appreciate you coming on and hanging out with us. But for real, like so we have underrated, overrated, or properly rated. So pretty much the premise of the show is we're gonna give you guys a topic. Actually, it's better. You guys can't see it, but there's actually a TV behind me, so we're gonna look at some of the images over here, and we're gonna judge them. I say that this is gonna be kind of like semi-fashion edition of the overrated, underrated, properly rated. So we're gonna give you guys a topic, and pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna say either it's overrated, underrated, or properly rated, like where it should be. And then kind of go from there, and you guys can kind of explain your reasons why. So awesome. I have all my subjects picked out. Some of them are not fashion, some of them are just like, so we're gonna kind of mix it in there.
Hit us with anything. I'm fucking ready for this.
You go first and I'll go after you.
Gotcha.
We'll get one straight up out of the way.
And then I'll ask the
Ooh,
audience
the platform Balenciaga.
Crocs.
Ooh.
real quick.
So hang on. So our first subject we're gonna go with here is Crocs.
Yeah.
So it's overrated, underrated, or properly rated.
Real quick, I'd like to ask the audience for a favor because I'm stumped.
Are they overrated or underrated?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yell it, scream it.
Underrated to me.
Underrated. Okay.
Underrated.
Okay.
I would agree with that, honestly. Like, they're trying to bring some sort of hype with them with, like, collabs like Post Malone, Grateful Dead.
Oh, and then shout out to
Kanye's, like,
Rico Nasty, too. She got a collab with Crocs.
Yeah,
Rico
I would
Nasty
definitely
goes
say-
crazy.
It's coming along.
Like, the people who know.
They had a store in the
They
Great
do have a
Mall.
store. It's still there.
I've never owned
It is.
Yeah, they were actually remodeled because they're. I mean, So these, when they first came out, they were kind of whack.
People
Well,
made fun
people,
Everyone
certain
was
people fuck with them, but
dogging
everyone
Crocs.
was dogging them.
Yeah.
But
Dogging Crocs.
But now all of a sudden, people were just fucking
terrible.
rocking them. Like,
People realize
that's
that,
why
people
they
are.
like them now.
I've tried a pair
That's
on,
weird.
but I've never bought a pair. But
They're comfy as hell.
Trying them,
I
I'm
got
like,
3 of them.
I'm
Bro,
like,
they're
these-
comfy as hell.
I'm like, these are like fucking jail shoes, but like they're
give a shit.
comfortable.
Hey, for yard work, gardening, anything around the house.
Bro, you
Crocs
just
in
slide
it,
those things
slip
on,
in,
bro.
and then you put the little fucking heel.
Put it in sport mode.
Put it in sport mode. Put it in
Yeah,
high
yeah,
gear.
front wheel.
All-wheel drive, baby. We in that thing. Yeah, we in
Hey, in
that.
case I got, hey, I'm
Yeah.
trying to, if I'm gonna like cross someone up real quick on the courts outside,
I got black, green, and then orange at the house, bro.
Yep. They serve all purposes.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'm
Them
gonna say
fucking
underrated.
oil spill ones or those blue and purple ones right there to the left, them go crazy.
Yeah.
Look at the combat
Ooh, those
edition,
are
bro.
actually
Bro, that's for hiking
Yeah,
or what?
those lightweight go.
This shit is kind of crazy.
Them
Those are
utilities,
dope.
Those are the 127-hour
them
Crocs.
all-terrain utilities,
Bruh, that's how
Yeah.
you know, like that's just like a GPS
Hey,
tracking device in the heel, like right there.
have-
Make sure you know where I'm at,
Yeah,
just in case I
those
get
are
lost
crazy,
on the
Those
hike.
got the little compass.
Hey,
thing
on the
that,
real,
like, like you know those little like those watches
True
has
North?
that. Yeah.
The True
Hey,
North.
if I'm trying to pull a lick, I'm getting those black ones right there.
Hey,
You fucking
right.
sneak into someone's house
You
all
should
quiet.
have those, bro. Come on.
I got them.
The murder
That's
Crocs.
numero unos.
These are the murder Crocs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking sneaking into someone's house all quiet like the Pink Panther.
Sneaky
like,
hours.
No, I think Crocs are definitely.
I'm good.
I would
Yeah,
say
hell yeah,
they're
I'll take
properly
those.
rated. They're properly
proper.
rated right now.
I'm saying under.
You think under? No,
Jail
I would.
shoes. Those are the jail shoes right there.
I'd say under 2.
The orange ones.
I would say proper.
Right
would
now,
say
I'd say proper.
I say
If
Right
you-
now.
If you went back like a few more months, I would say underrated.
Yeah.
But right now, I think they're at their peak right now.
Yeah.
This man's pulling up Croc boots.
Look
right
at bro,
now.
they got Croc boots. They're definitely properly rated. They know what they're doing.
That's
It has a bag on it. What
yeah,
the fuck?
2 of Kanye's shoes combined into one right there.
I mean, like, so
That's
it's
the
not
upper-
it's not the season for those. So,
Would you rock them?
no.
Oh, I'd
fall, winter.
I'm
catch
thoughting
me.
those
How
out.
are they keeping
Catch
your
me
feet
in-
warm? They have holes in them.
Catch me in Sacramento in October, November with those. Hey, catch me taking out the trash. Yeah, that's
Hey,
it.
catch me
Bro, but
thoughting
you can't slide
myself
those
out
on, bro.
wearing those.
You gotta
doing
fucking
that.
put them on.
I'm doing that. But at the house, I got to do a whole bunch of other shit to go around. So I'm doing that.
So the survey is underrated.
Under.
Those ones.
I can go either way, but I'm gonna say properly.
I'm hitting the
Properly.
club in those. I'm thoughting myself out wearing.
He said the
those.
club. Are those true to fit, or they run a little? Or they run a little bit?
They run a little. I would say they run a little. They run a little
Hey,
small.
4 inches
I have a
payments?
12. I like a little extra room in
know.
mine.
Size
So
12.
hey, I wear that extra. I love that extra room in mine.
How would you
no,
feel? How would
those
you
are
feel?
lame.
Like, see here. I always think about this. It'd be like if I ever got like into a fight, if it like with a nigga wearing Crocs, especially if he's wearing
I'd be
these Crocs,
scared.
bruh, like
be
right. That's what I'm
terrified.
saying. I'd be like, I'd never be able to tell my friends. I'd be
That's
like,
someone. That's someone who is. So if you were to get into a fight with someone with these
You're leaving
specific
that
Crocs,
info
Bro, he does
I would probably be spooked for one because this man is comfortable with what he's wearing, and he is tactical. He is real tactical with his precision
this
and all
fool
that
is
shit.
schizophrenic to the max.
So I would double take it, and I would probably just try and de-escalate the situation.
De-escalate the situation,
bro.
The only person
like, look, man, I don't want any problems.
Like if
Look,
he's
I don't want no problems.
Tank top jorts with these on,
Yo,
I'm fearing for my
Yo.
life.
He could have my bitch.
yeah.
That's it. That's it. Like I'm fearing for my life with that. Like,
Hey, the only person co-signing those are the fucking voices. in his
Bruh,
head.
hey man, you talked about the fucking like people robbing you and be like, yo man, what size shoe do you wear? This nigga walks up on you with those and asks you, be like, all right man, I'm giving it up because
Yeah.
this motherfucker.
Bro, he could have.
He got some shit on.
He could have my socks too.
Yeah, hey bro.
socks, all that. All that.
I'm gonna run up these Jay-Z socks and walk on barefoot like
You want this hat? You want this hat? I give you this hat.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
It doesn't matter the size. He's
Yeah.
wearing them. They're too big, too small. He's taking your shit. And he's
hey, give me that Forgotten
walking
Goods
in full.
t-shirt. Give me that Forgotten Goods t-shirt. I'd be like, you got it, bro.
I'm coming up out of it right
He's like,
now.
that's my brand now.
Yeah, that's mine.
Give me the domain.
Holy shit, that's hella funny.
Yeah. So consensus is what? Properly rated or
For Crocs
under?
overall,
I think it's
slightly under.
I think
Yeah,
it's
okay.
slightly under, somewhat proper.
I think
Okay.
people who know, but
Yeah,
They're not
Those
overrated.
Lightning
They're not-
McQueen kids cars,
ooh, no, those are mad underrated. Bro,
nigga. Catch me going 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds with those.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
these are crazy.
Fast as fuck, boy. For $20.99.
Shit.
Hey, 24 ratings at 4.5
I'm getting
stars.
those right now.
Wait, those are for kids only. That can't be for adults.
Chicken.
Fucking-
Hey, there's some
Dead
big
ass.
kids
I
out
guess.
here. They got some big
Hey,
kids
imagine
out
if they
here.
had Healy versions of those.
Nigga, people would be
I'm
breaking
on
their
the
fucking
freeway.
ankles and,
I'm on the freeway with them.
Yeah, bro.
They got the salmon color.
If only the audience could, or if anyone watching could see her fucking eyes when I said that. 'cause she
Yo,
was-
this is, I mean, yeah. So I think Crocs is going on like slightly underrated, slightly proper because they're coming out with some shit. I
They're
mean,
versatile. They're versatile. You can do that. You can wear that shit in the office, in the garden, doing yard work, laundry, all that.
for sure.
All that.
100%, especially in sport mode.
Next subject, FUBU,
The
and
FUBU.
especially FUBU jerseys.
FUBU jerseys.
Are they underrated, overrated, or
Hey, you know
properly
what?
rated?
I had that. I had that yellow FUBU jersey.
Hold on. Let's do overrated, underrated, proper. What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it was properly rated.
Proper.
Yeah. I think
What?
it's
Oh yeah,
properly
it was
rated.
obviously right.
Yeah, I think it's properly
I
rated.
mean, it's not for us.
Yeah.
I mean, if
For
you want
us.
to go technical, like, because I am from Africa, but I'm from vanilla Africa, Egypt.
He said vanilla Africa.
Vanilla.
I
What
love
makes
that.
Vanilla. I would think like
Yeah.
South African
Nigga,
vanilla. or
I was thinking
something.
like I was thinking like you from Diet Africa.
Bruh. Hey, you're from Africa, bro. It's like, I'm not gonna
I
judge
get it.
Charlize Theron. She's from South Africa. You're from
You
Africa.
can judge Elon Musk though.
Hey,
Huh?
but it's like all.
Hey, Elon Tusk.
Elon Tusk.
Yeah, Elon
But
Tusk.
I'm going.
I saw the
I fuck with that one just because I'm a Michigan fan. I love the Michigan colors.
Okay.
But
No, they had different colors. You know. It
I'm
was
also,
just
I'm also
shirts.
gonna go underrated with this one.
I'm definitely going underrated, especially with that black and yellow or what or no, not the black and yellow, the baby blue and the white right
Oh
there.
yeah, Titans colors.
Yeah, that shit fire. That's
The one right
underrated.
over.
If you were to wear any of those right now,
Bro,
niggas
I would
be
wear
like,
some
okay.
food right now. I don't give a fuck.
If you
Yeah, I was
were
gonna say, would you bring it back? Would you
Yes,
bring
I
it back
would.
at one time?
I think. Okay, I'll answer that question by this. I think that FUBU could be on the rise again. It could be the next champion.
I can see that.
Why not?
For the streets?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
I
Why
think
not?
it could
Hey,
be.
you never know.
Hey, starter shit came back.
All
like
it
the
takes is
fucking-
Drake.
Hey, man,
Drake wears
that's what
one
I'm saying.
FUBU gear in his next video. I swear to God.
Drake is on fucking like Chrome Hearts heavy right now. So
Hey, right?
he's on Chrome Hearts.
I thought
heavy.
that was just a coincidence, but he's on that shit's pretty tough.
Bro, Chrome Hearts has been out since like the early '90s. Like I seen like Matt LeBlanc from Friends wear like some Chrome Hearts shit on like the red carpet.
What?
Chrome Hearts has been around for a minute.
It has been
bruh.
around for a
They
long
used
time.
To, they used to just do like straight leather pieces, I think, back in the day.
Yeah.
But now it's like
It's like what the old NBA players used to wear, like fucking parachute pants,
Right,
bro.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's crazy.
So Birdhouse recently gave Drake a sweater because he was pictured wearing a fake Birdhouse hoodie.
Yeah.
And so like the people
So-
were
so
like,
somebody
they don't
just
even
printed
make
him
that
one?
Yeah, they
Right.
were like, they don't even make that, huh? And
Yeah.
they tried to clown him. So fucking Tony Hawk turned around and was like, now it's real. And they fucking
What did he
said
just
it,
do?
so-
Bless it real quick?
yeah,
I know,
he's just
right?
like holy water.
No, yeah. So
Tony
they,
Hawk
they,
is
they
a real
made
nigga.
that,
He
like,
is.
what he
Yeah.
was wearing. They made that
He's
like
for the
an
people.
official, and they
He's
printed
for
it
the
out and
streets.
sold it.
You seen the video of Tony
That's all
Hawk
I
like
can
rolling
say.
up the kids like in the streets, like, hey,
And
do a
they don't
kick. He's
know
like,
it.
he's like, do a kickflip, and it like he just hands him free shit, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I've not seen that, but I've seen
Yeah.
he posts his like tweets.
yeah, I've seen the tweet.
Yeah, where people are like, oh, like they'll tweet something where they're like, oh, this guy kind of looked like Tony Hawk, blah blah, and he's like, oh, or
Yeah, it
someone
was.
Tony,
like
Tony
that.
Hawk has that perfect level of fame to where he can walk
People don't
around and be
recognize him.
normal.
Yeah.
But then once he like has to deal with people, be like, oh,
Who are you?
Are you Tony Hawk?
Because you know what's funny is that
That's what it was,
he peaked and got his whole like thing, whatever. But like he always stayed Tony Hawk, and he still is Tony Hawk.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Like-
it's such a niche thing to know what Tony Hawk looks like and be on the lookout for him.
I feel like I've seen Tony Hawk multiple times running around Sac.
Like,
Like, there's so many motherfuckers
Do
that are
kids
around
know
that look
Tony
like
Hawk is
Like,
nowadays?
I have no. My dad. It's funny you say that. My dad used to own it. He had like the third skate shop in Sacramento, and he had met Tony Hawk like 2 or 3 times. Like
That nigga's hella tall.
and my
already.
dad, being a fucking over exaggerator,
He said him and Tony Hawk are boys still, huh?
No. Also being an Arab, like one of the first skate shop in Sacramento was called Go Skates, and being a fucking Arab man, he decided to name his shop Pro Skates, like just rip off the fucking his competitor essentially. And so when Tony Hawk Pro Skater came out, he's like, it's because of me, like. The whole reason the game is called
Go Skate, Pro Skate.
No, the whole reason it's called
You're a
Tony
great
Hawk
person
Pro
to bring with
Skater
us. I'm just
to me.
saying, like you know, you're amazing. Like,
Yeah, thank you, bartender.
Yeah, please. Thank you. We got our next subject, and this was going to be kind of a hot topic. Legitimately.
Is it Hot Topic?
No, it's Jinko jeans.
Wow.
Do you
Damn.
I was in school with this shit.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
gonna lie. This
I'll
is
answer
past me.
I'll answer this. I'll answer
This
this.
is
I'll answer
beyond.
this. I'll answer it.
This is beyond me.
Yes,
My,
sir.
my
Yes,
answer will
sir.
be my fiance's answer because she's more.
Danny, what is your answer? You know what these are.
I had friends who wore them.
Okay,
Did you wear them?
Definitely no.
She didn't wear them.
bruh.
Did you?
These look like parachute pants. Like
I think they're overrated.
Nigga, they're shorts. They're not pants.
shorts.
They're shorts.
She says overrated.
Let me-
ladies
let
and
me-
gentlemen.
They're touching the ground. How the fuck are they shorts?
They're shorts. They're not pants.
They are flight pants.
They're
So like
It's a parachute.
they're shorts.
so the parachute shorts,
Parachute jeans.
jeans, denim.
Those are hand jobs.
Those are mad underrated. I'll rock those right now.
I hella doubt.
Bro, you can't even see
Those
your
are
shoes.
overrated as fuck.
Oh, you're right.
bro.
Yeah. Hey,
Those are overrated.
he just called the sneakerhead.
You can't even see your shoes, bro.
don't
You
see
need to
your
wear
fucking
those.
shoes.
Yeah, nah, because you can't even see your fucking sneakers in that
That's
damn
what I'm
picture.
saying,
Like,
bro.
Imagine
There's
walking
no
through a
sneakers
puddle.
Hey, there you go. I'm saving money, dude. Like,
Bro, your day's over.
I can
Oh
You
yeah,
walk
that's
through a puddle.
trash. Oh yeah, no, that. Yo, as soon as my denim or anything hits water and gets that's
dude.
over.
Hey, no, there you go. I can wear my Crocs and my FUBU.
Oh my
Just wear them
god.
anyway.
And you won't even know. You won't even know. I'm going
This is
underrated.
You're not going to Streets Pub and Grill or Streets Bar with
Say
that,
it,
bro. You're not. You're not.
Bro, you're gonna be literally dripping.
You're gonna be literally dripping, bro. Like this was a thing back then, bro. If you had a pair of Jinko jeans, it was like,
Hey,
There's
okay,
no way.
but put it this way: you're on a flight, shit starts crashing, you don't have a parachute. What are you doing? I'm surviving.
Nigga, you about to die.
There's,
I'm
bro.
surviving.
Wait.
I'm coming down like
Yo, look at my man.
okay.
Look at my
I'm
man's
coming
hair.
down just.
Look at my man's hair.
Whose hair?
That-
All of
that's-
them, or
that's
like,
a whole vibe.
What about? She's normal.
That's a snapshot
she
of an
normal?
era.
She looks like she lives in San Francisco.
bro. The
she
clothes
does.
in the '90s, my nigga. This is.
Yeah, no,
I hate
chick on
I
the-
hate some 90s fashion. I don't hate all of it.
That-
I
that
hate
chick
some.
on the
There's
right-
a lot of shit that from the '90s that wasn't really cool.
Nah.
I'll bet you
That wasn't
$100
really
that
cool.
chick on the right gets offended for other races for shit that they don't get offended by.
Hey, big facts.
I'll guarantee that.
But you know what? I feel like this is probably the first time I ever roasted someone about their clothes like out on the street. I'd be like,
That
what-
girl, yeah.
I'd be like, what
Nikki
are
hit it.
you wearing, my
Nikki
guy?
hit it on the head. That girl be like on
Yeah,
the
she'd
right,
be
like
did
she's
you
like
just say chink in
she's
the
over here
chain?
like black. No, she's over here like Black Lives Matter, but at the same time she has to touch her fucking black friend's hair.
Hey, bro.
Or then she'll actually accidentally,
Oh my god! How do you get it?
How do you do this?
How do you get it? How do you-
What do you do with this?
Never mind.
or she'll accidentally drive through the hood and fucking lock her door. At a red
Yeah,
light.
it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you know, but I'm wearing Jinko jeans, like
Yeah,
it's
that's
nobody's problem.
Like I'm just here to get weed. That's
Overrated.
So do you-
Overrated.
Overrated.
Over fucking rated. But
Overrated.
overrated.
I guess,
Yeah, overrated. But yeah, this used to be a style, bro. Like this was people were wearing this.
In the '90s, like early '90s or what?
JNCO.
Like this was
Like late '90s, early 2000s.
late '90s, yeah, early 2000s.
I'm asleep.
That's white folks, bro.
I'm
Look at
dumb
it's only
sleep.
white folks wearing these jeans.
We're like 8 or 9 years old at the time.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
Yeah, she
I'm on like
Look at
Echo.
this.
I'm on like
That ain't no
Echo
nigga.
and like Fat Farm at
That
the
ain't no
time. I
nigga,
don't know.
bro.
They're
what
still
the fuck
selling
this is.
these.
That ain't a nigga.
They're still
That-
selling these. This is the store.
Oh wait, do
That
they got
nigga's
a
a-
size 36 weight?
Yeah, see, I do.
They have a
bro.
website.
Yeah.
$300.
Oh, I'm
Yo,
I'm
hey,
with it.
let's
Hold
pull in right now. Hold on, who's somebody cash?
Wait, hold on, wait. That's,
$300
Is
for
this
this
for real?
shit?
This is for real. This is for real. That's why I pulled up on the site.
Yo,
who's
Yeah.
buying these?
Yeah, convict
I don't know.
50 inch,
the fuck is
50
buying
inches,
these?
bro. 50 inches.
Who's buying these?
I have no fucking idea, dude.
The audacity to put
I couldn't
that
even
price.
buy those just for fuck with and have fun with them. Like I ain't dropping $300.
Yeah, you're fucking retarded if you are.
Yo, this is kind of weird. The description. Look at the description. The convict is a collector's item and a
they're
famous
sold out.
member of our 50 collection. Wow, this is
Dark stone wash. A massive 50-inch
they're-
bottom opening. 14
Bro,
ounces
Mickey,
of
you
100%
put the-
cotton.
Mickey, put the card away.
3 to 1.
I can't wait to put this on the fucking thing, bro. Like this is great.
Wait to show the picture.
Yeah, this is
Bro,
amazing.
put the picture away.
I gotta put the picture up, bro.
Alright.
This
Hey,
is
they're
my
sold
man.
out of size 36. So
Yo,
I was
what
trying to
the
fucking
fuck?
cop them, but
You got lucky.
Waist 44.
I'm the fucking my boy over here just pointed out I'm the fucking idiot pulling my fucking card out for a little gag. And he's like,
Right.
put your shit away.
$300. Yo.
If anybody out there on some Gene Code jeans,
Hey.
please tap in.
Yeah, tap in.
Yeah,
I got
please.
this.
I got some questions. You're spending $300 on jeans. Like this is, I mean, I've seen it before. Like people spend a lot of money on their jeans.
A
But
Mary and then fucking
Mary,
like
yeah.
what is those? The red monkeys back in the day.
yeah, bruh.
Once everyone,
Oh,
once affordable.
okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Over fucking rated.
Underrated.
Who wants to die? Who wants to die tonight?
Hey, run me them
Who wants to get
pockets.
Overrated.
Run me them pockets.
Overrated like a motherfucker with these black.
Yo, son. Yo,
You're spending.
This is like an
$90.
internet joke.
You're spending $90.
Air
but
Forces
you're
are
gaining
$90?
About $1,000.
Yes.
No, no.
Yes.
So basic shits is $90, $80, $90. But if you find like those utility bullshits on Nike, they'd be like $120
Bruh.
or some shit like that.
So-
Right.
Right.
So
Joel.
try and be work boots.
So here's the
Different
thing.
kinds, yeah.
like
I'm going.
they're $90 bucks, but you got to think about like there's crime being done in these things.
I want to say this right now. I think they're overrated, and I'll tell you why. They're overrated because meme culture has made this shoe
bastardized
The reason why it got the reputation it has is because of meme culture. This is supposed to be a broke nigga shoe, dog.
Hey, well,
Like,
it still is a
Hey,
broke
what
nigga
about the-
shoe.
what
but
about
how
the
would
Supreme
it?
one?
I mean,
Down
But
there.
the broke
With
nigga,
the
if you
little
see a
red-
broke
the broke
nigga
nigga got
in these-
$90 now.
Listen, if you see a broke nigga in these,
Hey, what about the
be
Supreme?
wary or be cautious, okay?
So just
What
broke
about
niggas,
the
so broke
Supreme?
niggas with hands just buy these shoes? Like,
that's $260. That's
Side
$265.
note, yeah,
Fuck,
the
first of
because it
all-
has a little Supreme logo.
fuck Supreme.
And I hate Supreme.
Fuck,
I
I
mean,
mean,
that's, like I said, back to the
That
whole
shit
hype
looks
beast
fake.
thing.
This
bro,
shit looks fake.
Supreme is just.
Oh no, it's real.
Supreme
It's
is for hype
100%.
beasts.
This is real?
Yeah, Supreme put that
Supreme
out.
is for
Literally,
hypebeasts.
people were irritated, but the hype beasts were like,
Bro,
"Oh my god!"
Supreme
I
will
need
make some
those.
goddamn condoms.
They have those
for $2,000.
They do.
Oh my
Oreo.
Oh God.
But so like, okay, so I agree with your guys' stance on Supreme, but so as a company, so you know with the Ferguson
Yeah, no, okay. So like I mentioned earlier.
So
wanna
would
get
you
to that
rather
point
have
where you're like Supreme? So would you want to be like Supreme, or do you want to be better?
People who
I'm going
appreciate-
to. So listen, I do not want to do the same thing as Supreme. I don't want to drop some basic shit and
those-
charge you
Just put your
charge
logo.
you a
You don't
higher
wanna
premium
be
for
throwing
basic
forgotten-
shit.
No, they
Forgot-
don't though. It's just they literally know how much people want it, so they make less of it.
Exactly, on purpose.
Even still, so that's like
That's
that's
horrible.
market manipulation.
but
in a
also they
sense.
put like
yes.
it's like you put in forgotten goods in a can opener and like, oh, no, there's only 10 of them. Get them.
So
What the fuck?
Right.
So I'm not gonna knock for Supreme for doing
Oh,
what
I
they
will.
do
I'll do it for
because
you.
like you, I
From a
can
business standpoint,
I can
no.
make this hat and put the price
Make
at
10 of them.
$500, right? It's up to the person to feel like it's worth it or not,
Bro, you wish you
Okay?
could do that right now.
Ultimately,
That'd
like
be
yeah,
tight.
but
Yeah,
at
from
one
business
point you'll
standpoint,
get
yeah.
there.
but it's
evil.
It's evil,
evil.
right?
It's evil,
especially
bro.
if you're
It's
especially
evil.
if you're getting the same material from the same people that are doing like
Bro,
the championship. Like if you're
There's
charging
nothing about Supreme's quality as far as clothes. I mean, it's good stuff, but it's like there's nothing that they should be charging
So
the price that they're getting.
I get it, but
It's
if
bullshit.
there are people willing to pay that price,
There's always going to be someone.
It's because
I looked on
It's hype
StockX
beast.
for a camera strap made by Supreme, and it's like $350.
Yep.
My
Yeah,
nigga.
no, it's fucked up.
It was so much
that's-
money.
I agree. So
I was like, why is this happening?
There's people out there that deem it worthy and then don't deem it worthy. I don't want to demonize either or.
Supreme
But
is the.
it's up to you as an individual to choose if it's $350. If a camera strap is worth $350.
Supreme
That-
is
I
the
wouldn't put that on.
definition of how a hype beast. It's
Yeah.
like you don't care what it is. They're like, oh my god, it has a fucking Supreme logo on it.
yeah.
I don't care what it costs. I need that. And people have.
Wasn't
a lot of
Supreme like
collectors.
a skate brand?
Yeah, it started as a skate brand in New York, where like people would go into the shop and smell like weed.
Yeah.
The workers aren't paying attention. There's
Smell
no
like weed.
conversation.
I
Yeah,
love
they'd like look over at them and be like, and fucking have talk, like just be rude to you. Like, what the fuck do you want, dude? It's just slowly somehow like it blew up, slowly started blowing up, and you have people argue.
It was somebody rich.
Who was
it?
it?
Was like somebody rich who like told their rich friends that this shit's turned.
Well, I mean,
you have like Tyler the Creator, was one of the earlier. Like,
yeah, for sure. But then later down the line, you got big celebrities like Odo Beckham, wearing Supreme shit,
or like ASAP Rocky, and like
right.
You just gotta get well-known people in it to elevate.
So your verdict.
For
those specific ones?
No,
drips or just overall?
Just overrated.
Overrated. I'm going under because you're paying $90 and you're gaining a lot more.
Are you
doing
though?
That Black Air Force activity,
But you're gaining a bad reputation.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a good thing.
Who cares about my reputation?
All publicity isn't good publicity. So if you walk in a spot with black Air Forces, you're probably gonna have motherfuckers look at you like,
be devil's
"Where's my
advocate."
wallet?"
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Do the Black Air Forces come with a pair of white socks?
I'm on demon.
I don't know, bro.
Mid-cut white socks?
They come with a gun.
Shit.
They come with a pistol.
they come with a 4.5 ACP.
yeah, they come with a ski mask, bro.
They come with a misdemeanor too?
These are actually tight.
felony.
These are actually pretty
Yeah,
cool.
no, those are actually clean.
I like these. I don't know what I wear them with, but I mean,
You just wear them with like regular jeans and a white shirt.
Check this out. There's a pair of shoes I wanted that was reselling for $1,000. Right? I fucking didn't have the money. Yeah, I didn't have the fucking money. I fucking spent $90. Got these. Got what the fuck I want. Fucking just Black Air Force activity, baby.
That's the soundbite.
But it's about to be the what's the word I'm looking for?
These are kind of cool.
What's gonna fill its spot are gonna be the black Crocs.
It's not stitched.
Yeah, so like the separation between like each panel on the side, like I'm not really.
Nah.
I would like it to be like a one thing versus like where you see like the front part being spliced in between the front part of the swoosh and then the middle part. And I would much rather have it like unisex, or like not unisex, but like just all one panel versus 3 panels.
So real quick, where it says
That's
Black
me,
Air
though.
Forces, add one word, add just off-white, right? I want to know the just general consensus from people who aren't like die-hard sneakerheads to the difference of a just all black to something like that. Something that goes for $90.
It's the stitching.
And that is about $2,000.
It's the stitching and then the label.
Oh, actually, no, I lied.
They look
$1,000.
dumbass different. They look
These
stupid
don't.
different.
These don't look like I'm about to do a crime in them.
Imagine if the swoosh.
They look like you about to do. They look like you about instead of blue collar crime, you're
gonna
probably about to do white collar.
crime.
Okay,
You're gonna do some
they're
tax
probably about to do
evasion.
some white collar crime.
Hyper crime.
$990.
Hey, you're doing a little fucking tax evasion. You're doing a little.
White crime.
So you said underrated. You said overrated.
Overrated.
I'm gonna go overrated, bro. Sorry. There's
That's just a
I
sneakerhead.
just like being fucking.
Yeah, but you know what? I hear what you're saying. Like I really do.
more
You
money.
get I mean
Sneakerhead.
and you get the benefit
and
from
a felon.
it. And I mean, hey, everybody like as far as it goes, the evolved version of a regular black Air Force One is a high top black Air Force One, and legitimately that guy is gonna stab your grandmother in her sleep. So
That nigga's gonna be like, who I smoke,
Little baby, who I smoke.
Yeah.
it's gonna be bad. I'm smoking grandma with the cookies. That's what I'm smoking.
And I'm living proof you shouldn't judge a book by its cover because I just disclosed I'm a felon.
It doesn't matter. Everybody's.
You did? What did I miss?
Nigga,
What are
you could be a felon and get a state job.
Do you know how many felons I've had? You know how many felons I've had on the show?
Oh no, I get that.
Hey.
I'm saying your typical middle
Come on.
class woman.
Yeah,
will
hey,
look
bro.
at this and they'll be like, oh my god, I trust that
Bill
guy
Bellamy
right
got
there.
Bill Bellamy got more felonies.
Hey, we're all built different, bro. This isn't.
You should never fucking judge a book by its cover at the end of the day. And that's why I'm saying it's because like a fucking
I
middle.
won't judge a book by its cover, but I'll judge a book on the back. When it gives a synopsis and shit.
Hey,
Exactly. I'm definitely the back
If
of
we
the
were to
book.
both walk by a little old white lady, which one is gonna?
She's gonna
Right.
clutch her purse when I walk past.
Yeah,
but
hands down.
here you are, fucking upstanding citizen.
Hey, the next topic is
Yeah, right. We've
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Created
Buttery
by
smooth transition.
headquarters is in London. Wow. Okay.
Hey, that guy was right. Like the guy that owned the OnlyFans is the biggest pimp in the nation.
Straight up.
Hands down.
Biggest pimp in the world.
Biggest pimp in the
why y'all
world.
giving this shit up?
Yeah. OnlyFans, overrated, underrated, or properly rated. I think that shit. Me personally, I think it's overrated.
It is overrated because there be
I-
girls on there that get
I
away
tried
with
to.
like
I
some shit
subscribed for a week,
that
and I
don't-
was like,
that
"This
don't-
is
yeah.
terrible. This
Just
is terrible."
Yeah, no, it's overrated.
I saw the chick
It's
from Bernie.
overrated.
I saw the chick from
Overrated for
Bernie
the-
Mac's shaking cheeks one day, and I was just like, "Oh, let me."
Wait. You saw the chick from Bernie Mac?
Which chick?
What shit?
The older daughter?
No, you didn't.
Vanessa?
Yes.
You
Are you
saw
serious?
Vanessa?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
She's on OnlyFans?
Everybody found out, and she had to like do a retort because she was just like, yeah, I'm on OnlyFans. Like, yeah.
Well, what does she post on OnlyFans? Because I know they don't
Nothing
just do
crazy.
sexy shit.
But she was in a bikini and she was twerking. Like, yeah.
Look, for the consumer,
It was-
OnlyFans is overrated.
but that was the thing,
for
Dorian. That was the thing, Dorian. I was like, I'm looking for the specific content.
I'm saying properly rated.
And I went on there and I was just like, this is whack. I can't believe that I even, because it wasn't nothing crazy. Because then it's just like, look, I'm coming on the OnlyFans to legitimately be like almost like porn, and yeah, I want to see an asshole. Like I want to see something wild.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
But you gotta pay more. To see the crazy shit, and I'm like, nah.
That's actually a tactic used by OnlyFans creators. They start the OnlyFans.
It's a tactic used by strippers, my nigga. What you think? You want to go to the champagne room?
Yeah.
Pay me $100.
You're right.
This is a tactic used by strippers. That's the same shit. It's just on video.
But like it's.
Yeah,
I swear to God,
they use their OnlyFans as like a social media
bro,
outlet
it's fine.
where
I respect
they
that.
post things
I
and they say,
respect that
"Oh, well,
wholeheartedly."
if you want
Like
to
8 of
unlock
us
this, it's
have
gonna
it.
cost
Yeah.
X. It'll cost you a one-time fee of $5, and then you can
get
own
in.
the photo." But it's like, I've already got the OnlyFans. Why are you keeping this from me?
I'm going, and that's the thing that fucked me up about Pornhub. Pornhub used to have a lot of those videos that from OnlyFans that you could never see that they make you pay the premium for.
But Pornhub was weird because then like you can like tip the creator, like they had like
Right, they had a lot of very like interesting they had a lot of very interesting.
$3 nickels and someone will pop their
Please give us the.
Yeah,
what's the handle for that?
What is her screen name?
$3 nickels?
It's at 3 Nickel Nikki.
Is this name
What
3 nickels?
is it?
Her name is 3 Nickel Nikki. Everyone,
For 75 cents, I don't know. There's a more.
those are 3 quarters.
You said
I mean, she bought a house, so like.
you said Semen Demon 98.
Semen Demon 98.
Yeah.
Semen Demon 98.
Hey, Semen Demon 98.
That is fire.
Yeah, you know.
I like that.
I would say properly rated.
For OnlyFans, I would say
Because in the grand scope of things,
what's
I can
this?
just watch
Wait.
porn for free.
Hold on.
But like thinking back to when I was a little kid, first discovering the fucking internet, and I'm like, ooh, I want to find this celebrity or whoever. Carmen
Electra,
That's
bruh.
but like it's like specific where you're like, oh, I like this actress,
Pam Anderson?
whoever it is. Now these kids get to be like, I'm attracted to this person, and there's that much more of a possibility that chick has something out there that could be re-uploaded by some degenerate.
horny niggas protected.
What?
I need that as a ringtone.
I'm saying properly rated.
I'm gonna say so OnlyFans. Overrated, underrated, properly rated.
I'm saying overrated.
So
For the
Under-
consumer,
well,
for the
properly rated,
for
I'm
the
sorry.
consumer, overrated, but for the creators, properly rated.
Properly
I would agree.
You can get the bag on OnlyFans.
You can get a super big bag.
bro.
At
That
that.
bitches be buying houses. Excuse my language.
Oh, yeah.
Bitches
Well,
be buying
what the
houses.
the woman in Sacramento? She was clearing $150K a month.
there's a woman in Sacramento clearing
Her kids got kicked.
Demon.
Her kids got kicked out of
Oh, wait,
school.
no.
These niggas know more about Sac than I do, and I live there. What
Bruh,
the
woman.
fuck? Like,
She was sending her fucking kids to private school. She was sending her kids to private school, and somebody. So this was our theory the last time was that I think that someone on the PTA caught their husband.
Hater.
Yeah, caught their husband doing beef stroganoff and fucking like
that
walked
hamburger
in,
helper, baby.
walked in.
I go crazy, whatever. The fuck? I go crazy, whatever.
I was doing beef stroganoff, and they're like, "Is that Kathy from the
hamburger and
PTA?"
cheese?
And was just like, "Yeah, this is disgusting. I don't know."
I'm a reporter.
They had to have hated at a meeting, and her 3 kids got kicked out of private school.
What
They
was
did
the
it-
private school?
They did.
what's
I don't know.
Jesuit or something?
They did a full interview on her on the fucking news out there. I think it was K-Ron, and then fucking they were asking her a bunch of. She's like, "Yeah, Bruh, I've never seen a more calm look on a husband's face to just be proud that, like, yeah, my wife does this thing."
He probably got something out of it. He probably got like a fucking.
She's clearing $150,000 a month.
yeah.
What do you mean she's getting?
I'm a stay-at-home
He's rich.
dad.
I'm a stay-at-home dad. I'm giving you ideas for fucking holidays.
Right.
Hey,
You're
put
like,
this elf.
Hey, babe.
Put this elf outfit.
Okay, so
Put this elf outfit on.
Okay, so you guys are
Hey, the lighting isn't fucking.
Hold on.
Let's go to the next round.
So you guys are okay with your significant other doing an OnlyFans?
Hold on, wait.
If it brings home the bag.
Hold on,
It depends
wait,
on the
hold
brings
on.
home the bag.
I wanna wait.
And it depends
Am
on
I
what she's
okay with
doing.
my current significant other doing OnlyFans, or am I okay with dating someone who already has an OnlyFans and is doing OnlyFans?
I feel like that's two different. Like
That is two different questions. I want to clarify which one it is.
If you are dating somebody
Yes.
and they come up to you and ask you, babe, I want to start an OnlyFans and do sexually explicit material on my OnlyFans.
like, what-
Are you
what
okay with
specific-
that?
It-
If she has the potential to clear $150,000.
Oh yeah. I'm be cool with that. If she has the potential to clear that much,
Yeah.
but if she's bringing in like $200 a month, then
I think I gotta know what the material is because this lady, the lady in Sacramento, I don't think is getting penetrated. I think she's just she's in
A lot of
she's
people,
just in skimpy shit.
But is she showing asshole? Is she showing vagina?
No.
Is she showing
Yeah.
nipple?
But
She's just
that's the gamble with it.
just
though,
big
is,
ass
like, you
titties
won't
and
know
small
until you
outfits.
So me, so
tell us.
try. I would, but
Speak
you
on
don't
it.
know
Speak
the
on
I would
details.
not.
Speak your truth, baby.
I would not.
Okay.
Okay, so my significant other showing her secret spots on OnlyFans for a subscription for random people, I would decline that.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay.
I respect.
I
it.
respect it. I mean,
I respect it because it's not, bro. It's like almost like having a stripper for a girl, like a girlfriend or a wife.
It's the same thing.
Like people
Or
are
it's
seeing
like-
and rubbing up on your wife, and
if you're not comfortable
positions
with it, then
that you're
don't
not.
do it because I guarantee you can't be acting up later down the road when she's just doing what you guys talked about.
So for me, I hold. I'm a little weird ass nigga. Like, so I hold like relationships and
Ain't
like a
nothing
little
weird about it,
reverence.
bro.
Like I hold like my
Ain't nothing
significant
weird about
other.
it.
My
I'm weird.
significant other is like that's my better half, right? So
Right. Oh,
It's an
no.
extension of yourself.
Yeah.
right. So what I wouldn't, if she is out here putting out content to show random people things that I'm supposed to see and only
It's
me
supposed to be
only.
personal. It's supposed to be.
And I mean, again, this
get that.
is debatable because I mean, if we're talking about just dating versus marriage, that's a different dynamic,
speak
right?
on a king.
Yeah,
so
for
if
real.
we're dating, I'll probably like if we're dating and if you have like an OnlyFans or some shit, like I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you different,
feel
right?
Yeah.
But I probably wouldn't stop dating you, but I'm gonna debate whether if I'm gonna marry you or not.
Right. It's gonna
like
grow.
that's a
It's
different
gonna,
thing.
It's
Like
gonna fester.
You're right. You're right. Because I mean, let's just keep it a buck. I mean, is my mama gonna be cool with this?
Right.
Like, I
right.
mean,
Right. We're meant like. It,
I mean,
you seen those memes? You seen those?
my mom gonna look
mean-
at you in respect.
Well, I mean, you
And
seen those?
it's about respect, the reverence, and all that other shit.
I'm
like-
sorry. Like, I'm a progressive dude to the max.
But as men,
But
we're
if my,
still
it's just gonna be if my
Right.
mom, if my parents can't look at you in respect,
Feel that.
I don't want to. I mean, I wouldn't want to date someone that my parents don't respect that I bring around.
and here's the thing,
and I know
and that's-
my parents are like old school,
That's-
so that's
yeah,
how they feel.
But I mean, you've seen that meme that's been going around. It's like how people are probably going to get approved for homes after the pandemic's over. It's like, what do you do? It's like, oh, I'm a day trader. I've been trading
Right,
Doge. I've been
Dogecoin.
trading Dogecoin.
And
What your
she's
wife
a-
do?
yeah,
I'm a
she's
fucking
a
OnlyFans
OnlyFans,
creator.
yeah, I saw that.
Like, it's just like, how are you supposed to be able to prove your fucking income wholeheartedly when niggas is giving you tips like you work at a bar? Like,
But
you
listen,
know.
so
But I understand
people-
where
get it
you're
where
coming
you
from.
can, get it where you can, but there's levels to shit.
Yeah, of course.
There's levels to shit. Like you're not gonna respect a woman who, I mean, like I said, everyone's different. Like I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
I'm not gonna respect a woman because she does OnlyFans, but
Yeah, no.
you're not gonna respect a woman who does OnlyFans with the sexual explicit shit versus a woman who gets it out the mud and goes to her 9 to 5 and shit like that. Like,
True.
Well,
me
I mean,
personally, I'm not gonna.
I want to. Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I want to piggyback on what you're saying because you're spitting facts right now. I think that when we look for partners, we respect we individually respect them for different reasons and stuff like that. And I think that like when if someone was to do OnlyFans, for some people like they can't find themselves to respect them if they do that. You know, just in the same way that like if girls date guys that like if he's just gonna if he's unmotivated and wants to
Just sit on his
and
ass
just
all
want
day
to sit on
and
his ass
play
all day
2K.
play video, or just wants to or has no aspirations to be more than just like whatever he does currently in his life, then that I can't respect him, so I got to leave. You're not any different. I think both of them are two lines of work. Whether you're a janitor or a fucking person from OnlyFans, both are two types of lines of work. And if as a partner you can't find yourself to respect either one, then the relationship ain't for you.
It's different strokes for different folks.
But I feel like-
because in semantics,
That's a tough one.
well, that's what I'm saying. In semantics, I wouldn't date a stripper because I don't think.
But what if that stripper? But what if that stripper was netting $150K a month though? Like it's just,
and
that's
it.
the
And that's it.
shit,
But
bruh.
I think my mentality more has to do with the physical contact part.
I don't know. Like,
I think it comes down to the individual.
But I see where you're coming from. It's still a
physical,
private,
non-physical. If she is,
she's sharing it.
She's sharing it with random people for a price. I am not holding her to the same level as a woman who was giving it to me privately under like the matrimony, under marriage, or like under our like. It's not the same. Like we're not gonna put a monetary value on that
vagina?
type of on
vagina.
You could put a monetary on sex. It depends on
Hey.
it depends on the individual vagina on how she
it turns
subscribes.
a person into a fucking object. It objectifies a person.
Yeah. So for me, like,
because you're literally buying.
Yeah.
You're
paying.
You're objectifying
Paying
yourself.
by what, like,
And again, like OnlyFans isn't just for sexually explicit material, right? Like there's people on there
People
that do
cooking.
cooking and all this other
Are
shit.
there?
So, but if we're talking,
Yeah.
yeah,
OnlyFans.
but
I mean, people do have them that do normal shit.
right.
Like
But
macaroni.
we're gonna talk about like the more general
That's like
topic
Patreon,
of
but
OnlyFans.
yeah.
OnlyFans. When you think of OnlyFans, it's bitches spreading on OnlyFans,
Yeah.
right? Like that's the
Spreading
thought
what?
that you go
Like
to, right?
Vegemite
Yeah.
on bread.
But there's levels to shit. So like so a stripper and an OnlyFans model who does the same shit as a stripper on OnlyFans, I'm not gonna hold her to the same level as like a woman who works a regular 9 to 5 or other than just because she makes $150K. Like the monetary value to me, like that don't matter. Like
You're right.
That doesn't matter. Like if you can make you could be Bad Baby and do $1 million in 6 hours. You know what I mean? But that shit don't matter to me. It's about like standards.
That's Dr. Phil's fault.
There's
Yeah,
a priceless
yeah.
thing that you're putting a price on.
Yeah.
So I want to.
You're already lowering like.
I know.
I hear what you're saying. No,
Yeah,
you're
bro,
right.
we're
I
not-
agree.
we're
I
not-
agree.
We
Yeah.
like so in like the community. I would like to
You
speak like let me
swayed
just
me
speak
also.
generally like women are held like women are like priceless. Like the way that you guys are like they're priceless. Like you guys childbear, you like do all the shit, and so to put a price
Queens.
on that shit,
Yeah, you're putting a
you're
monetary
already
value.
lowering yourself. Right. So
But at the same time, let's not put it as an overjusted. So I would say more or less like we're saying that they are, and especially since if you watch like the most recent Kevin Samuel shit, because he
shout out
goes
to Kevin Samuel.
Hey,
That
my
nigga's
nigga's a
spitting,
demon,
boy. That
my
nigga's
nigga's a
going
demon.
crazy.
But he did.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, it's real talk, and he brought up some good points. And I will say, just for the ladies out there, you know, just so we can kind of be clear, I think on this part, because I hear what you're saying. It's like the degradation of women. We don't like. I'm not for it. I never like it.
It's super hyper. It's super hyper in our community where we like we degrade our women like hyperactive more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Like the way like just so that how they're portrayed in like music videos and like our movies on like they're super hyper sexual.
I will only say,
Right, and it
but I will say
perpetuates
this.
itself
I will
'cause
say,
the
but I will
next
say,
generation-
but I will say this.
Yeah.
I think I thoroughly believe, especially since I think that like women and like sex selling is on the fucking rise in this country
course.
just because of
Without
the industry that's on right now.
Yeah.
Sex sells. So then
Hey,
it always will.
hey,
sell.
Let's not put that all
and-
on
and
women.
that's
too,
not a-
'cause
and that's
niggas
not
do
a-
it too.
that's what I'm
Niggas do
saying.
it too. It's
Yeah.
not all on women. Let's not
And
put
that's
it all
not
on
a
women.
it's not a knock, and it's not a knock on the fact that hey, ladies, hey, if you're getting your money, get your fucking money.
Yeah.
Get your
Fucking bag.
fucking bread.
Yeah.
I can't hate on that, but I do hear what you're saying, Dorian. Like
Yeah, he's
that
swayed
act-
me.
what he's talking
it
about
just-
is like the act and the and the
yeah.
stuff that it puts on the practice of it. It's just not
He
something.
swayed me. Like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, I think it's just it's a preference thing. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
If
So
if
is
you're
it
not
over-
comfortable with it, then don't do it.
So-
but like I guess like you said, get your money and stuff like
Right.
that.
For sure.
Women have been put in this position. Don't forget for
oldest
years
profession.
because of men. So don't get mad at them.
America was built
We're
on
ta-
this.
Exactly.
America was
You
built
know?
on
The
this.
world's
America's
oldest
built-
profession.
Exactly.
But
So-
the like-minded individuals like us, like especially in today's current day and age, it's more or less like, yo, we would rather not see you do that, and we would rather not.
In the context of you potentially being the bearer of my child and all this sort of
Right.
shit, I don't want to have like if I can go on the internet and see you bearing your
Right.
ass and titties and all that shit, like that like
We're as men, we're still what's the fucking word I'm looking for? We're still territorial.
Yeah.
yeah, like
So-
if this nigga
What
can
do I-
pull up your fucking naked selfie and then like bruh, like that to me, like your value goes
so,
down.
So
like,
one more
I want something of you that no one else
So one more
has.
question.
And to me, when you put that shit on OnlyFans or Instagram or whatever, it's devaluing
So
yourself.
one more question. If roles reversed, would you follow the same suit? Like if you could be selling pictures of your dick for like $200,000 a month, would you be doing it?
No.
No?
No.
I would.
No.
I would flip it. I'd ask.
I mean, I mean,
if you're a single dude,
you know how I
you can
feel.
sell pictures of your dick, you know.
I've known a homie to do it, and it just didn't sound.
I wouldn't be able to make fucking 200.
It just didn't. It didn't.
I know, but like, let's say
sell yourself short.
I'm just saying.
but-
Let's live in the hypothetical.
It's all about
world where-
marketing, sir.
where-
Like, I don't know.
Let's live in the
You
hypothetical
market yourself
world
right.
where dicks are on demand,
Hey,
and
dicks are
vaginas
ugly is what
aren't.
I'm saying.
You know, and like, let's live in the reverse world. So
No.
no.
I would say no.
Reverse.
Because like ultimately, like I told you, like I said earlier, like monetary gain or profit isn't the purpose for
priceless.
this.
It's
I'm glad
priceless
you
at
said
the end
that.
of the day.
I'm
That's
glad
just
you
not
said
the
that.
purpose.
I'm glad you
Like,
said that.
I want, like, when you see the logo for
You're
Forgotten
being
Goods,
consistent.
or when you see some shit like that, like, I want you to have an idea of the brand. I don't want you to think of, like, instantly a dollar sign or a monetary value when you see Forgotten Goods. I want you to see something. I want you to see an idea. I want you to see something that makes you, like, do better
Something
than what
beyond
you're...
what you see initially.
Exactly. Like, that shit,
explore it.
when you see this right here, this shit should motivate
Have
you to
meaning.
do better or motivate you to get out your situation and excel. Like, I don't want motherfuckers to do the bare minimum and put their dick online and then get, like, you know, money for that shit. Like, that's like low effort. No, like, I'm not even gonna lie, that's just no effort. And if you can't put your creativity and your mind to some shit to create a product, whether it be clothes, whether it be music, whether it be movies or any type of shit like that,
People are taking the easy route.
that shit is more respectable than you just being in front of a camera naked.
Selling
okay?
your soul.
Like,
You're selling your soul as opposed to putting the work in the fucking getting something.
that's it. Like, that's it.
Hey,
We have to.
I'm
We
gonna
have
shake
to.
this king's hand right here.
We have to
put it down.
We have
You're
to.
right.
We have to set standards for ourselves.
Man.
I'm
You got me. Wow.
for not having any media training. I'm in awe.
You lying, bro? You was on Jay Leno last fucking
I know
week,
you. I know you were.
was
I didn't
on
give.
the Tonight
I didn't
Show.
tell you what we were talking. Like, so just to let you know, I didn't tell them anything about what we were talking about beforehand. Like, they just came on here and just started talking their truth, and that's
On my mother.
what I enjoy. But yeah, like,
If you look at yourself and you don't set any standards for yourself, then that's an issue right at the gate.
Of course.
So you have to look at whatever's out there. Like, I don't want to like bar people from looking to what's out there. Like, you know, I don't want to dog people out. Like, let me name some motherfuckers who might get some flack for being like degeneracy or whatever. Like, shout out Cardi B and all that, Megan Thee Stallion, all the other shit. Do what you do, but make sure that your sexuality and all that shit isn't just what you're selling. Make sure that you're selling your
That's not
creativity.
your identity.
Make sure that you're selling other shit that's actually monetizable instead of just your
substance.
body. Because ultimately, like, what that nigga Kevin Samuel says is real facts. Like,
hey, that shit's
your-
not gonna last forever.
your
Yeah.
sexual
Yeah,
value,
right.
your
It's not
sexual
gonna last forever.
marketplace
It's like
value
with athletes.
ain't gonna be there all the time. So
Yep.
make sure you turn that shit into something else that you can monetize to where, like, once you get past like Cardi B ain't gonna be sexy forever, right?
But you better have other skills.
Right.
Have
It's
other
just like all the
skills.
athletes that go back to college.
Like, or
During
sell,
their
or
career,
they,
'cause
or they
they
now
recognize-
become into finance. They flip houses.
right,
Like,
right.
they
That's
do,
it. Like, make
doing
sure
the restaurants.
Make
Like,
sure you get into something that has longevity. Don't get into something that, like, you know, don't get into like just like the face value type shit, the short term shit. Make sure you get into something that can actually put money in your pocket long term.
and for your kids. And I think that's why Jay-Z's situation, that, like we were talking about, is so unique, because at the end of the day, he distanced himself from something that he knew wasn't going to last. He also now distanced himself from the rap game, because he's like, hey, my potential to rap, I know I'm one of the greatest. I don't have to prove this anymore.
There's like a quote. He makes the least amount of money from music.
Yeah.
All his other business dealings make him a plethora more money.
because you gotta
versus-
pay, you gotta pay to put that promo out. Like, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not a
Like,
businessman. I'm a businessman.
Facts.
Hey,
Hey,
I fuck with that.
Eric. I was ready to see the air fryer when I walked in. I wasn't ready to see the fax machine.
I like that.
Hey, hey, I was ready when I was ready. I was prepared to see that air fryer when I walked in. I wasn't prepared to see a fax machine. Man,
That's what I'm saying. Nothing but
my
creative
man's dropping
content
facts.
here. Like, that's what I'm saying. We bring
Facts.
on nothing but good and amazing guests. And
Hey,
like
we're
I
not
said,
too
every-
we're not too industry yet, so we
Yeah.
come out the mud. Like, this
Yeah,
is all
this is-
authentic shit. Like,
yeah.
we don't follow a script. We don't do none of that shit. We come straight from where we come from, and
Yeah.
that's it.
This is
Like,
all working.
I feel
a
like I
job
walked
and
into
funding it.
I feel like I walked into the dopest TED Talk I've ever like walked into,
Right.
and it's like amazing.
And
Like,
it's being funded with legitimate individuals' blood, sweat, and tears.
and it's fun,
That's it.
and that's what I'm saying. We are at the fun, like it's still fun for us. So of course we're able to have like more passion and more fire about it. So that's what makes it more like exciting, and we're able to kind of like, you know, be able to have like great debates about these types of, you know, like our ideals and just things to come across. And like I said, man, it's a great time.
You know, Forgotten Goods.
We're tapped in. Forgotten Goods selection. Forgotten Goods
Talk your shit.
selection.
Please tell us where we can find you again.
Ooh, spilling shit. Hey, so we're found at forgottengoods.com, www.forgottengoods.com, instagram.com/forgotten.goods. We're everywhere you can be possibly found. You know what I mean? We got the Michelob Ultra. We got the selection. We're out here, baby. We can do it.
Yeah.
Yep,
You want to do some shit? You want to model? We can do it. We can collab. We can do everything. You know what I mean? We do all that.
Mickey, Dorian, thank you so motherfucking much for coming on.
This is hella tight.
Shout out to Dope Theory. You catch them every week. Man. You know what I mean? We go crazy with the shit. You see the setup.
You catch me most weeks when I'm not being lazy trying to edit. Because
that's
it's like,
it.
it's crazy. It's crazy in the game. But,
Hey, that's it. You catch them when they let you catch them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
we do
it's-
that.
Bro,
But this has been a great interview. Yeah.
I'm loving every guest we bring on.
Yeah, hey,
Like,
man.
I don't know how this is happening.
It just keeps getting better and better. Like
Listen,
nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a like, because we've had a bunch of guests, but like as far as like people that have been creators and stuff like that, we've had like, this is our third person on. We're about to have somebody on the next episode.
Yeah.
Like we should do like we could have like a party one
going.
time where
Yeah,
we
bring
have
everybody here, bring
all
everybody.
our former guests.
Hey, that's what
Like
that's what the whole point is. We bring everybody together, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, at one point you can have like a compilation video where you have each person's most.
Well,
profound,
I'm saving
like,
that. I'm saving that for New Year's.
Like
I'm,
one-
I'm
Or the
saving-
100th episode. or
Yeah,
something?
I'm saving it for New Year's. Is what I was gonna do. Is I'm gonna do a super cut, and I
Right,
was gonna
like
take
one quote from each fucking person.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, something like that.
Doing a
That's
super
fire.
cut.
Well, with all the fucking profound shit, this fool's fucking.
Yeah.
We go crazy. Hey, you know, all this inspiration and shit. Shout out to all my people that I'm surrounded with. Shout out to Marquise, Queese Got Soul. Make sure I say it right. Shout out to Muhammad El Karani.
Mouse.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to fucking, you feel me, Joe Weezy. We out here in this shit. You feel me? Catching TikToks. Hey, we do this.
We do it all. We do it all, baby.
My man's TikTok.
We got clothes. We got
Hey,
videos.
House of Highlights.
We got TikToks.
House of Highlights just liked one of his shits, man.
Yeah, they did. They didn't post it.
Hey, he
knocking at the door, though. I
he
sent
put the
him
shit up. I was like, bro, I'm like,
I send them shit. I send them shit every day.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
Keep flooding the inbox. Make sure they do
hey,
it.
it's popping. But definitely, we thank you guys for coming on the show. Like, I
guys are
couldn't,
awesome,
Man,
like,
we love,
honestly,
we love being
Yeah.
here. We love the opportunity.
yeah. Thank you.
That's it.
Hey, it's been like I told you, it's been like we walked into like the best TED Talk in the house, and it's been an adventure. And definitely, we thank you guys for listening as always, and thank you guys for watching. Definitely, please like and subscribe. You guys already know what the fucking do.
You already know what the fuck going on with Forgotten Goods and Dope Theory. Let's do this.
We got to do like a collaboration shirt. Hey, that's what I'm saying.
figure out our logo.
But legitimately, this has been your boy, the One Leg Bandit, and it has been your turn.
Joel,
And Mickey and Dorian, and it's been Forgotten Goods. And thank you so much for another great episode.
Let's go. That shit was turned.